Welcome back to another episode of Time Out with Makali. I'm your host, Makali Pennycook, today back with another great episode. Actually, today we have a very special episode today. Today we'll be talking with my two friends. Actually, it was supposed to be three. One of them, he couldn't make it to the show today. And we got my two friends today, Mike Belcher and Matthew Liggio. I'll tell you the story on why we're doing this episode today with the both of them. Really supposed to be three of them. I'll miss my friend Shay Resnan today. But today, we'll give you guys a special episode today, talking about some of our most heated debates that go on with the four of us. But today, we'll give you guys a very special episode. Here we are with our first segment of the day today. I'm joined by my two friends today, Mike Belcher and Matthew Liggio. These are two of my friends from back home. The reason why we're doing this is because we have a lot of debates in our group chat. We have a group chat, and some of the debates get very heated and toxic, and we wanted to say, hey, why don't we just put it on camera? Because we want y'all to see that. And it's going to be a great episode today. We're talking about four or five different debates today. We'll be talking about our schedule predictions, the 100-man versus the gorilla debate, obviously the Eagles debate as well, and our top 10 quarterbacks. So I'm going to introduce y'all we'll go off by Lidge first. Lidge, introduce yourself.
Hello, my name is Matthew Liggio. I'm a sophomore at Susquehanna University. My Instagram handle is Lidge_70. Follow that. And I'm a Jets fan, sadly.
Wow. Prayers to him.
How y'all doing? I'm Mike Belcher. I'm a sophomore at Misericordia University. Instagram handle Mike.Belcher05. Hey, let's go Bears. Caleb Williams. Let's go.
And obviously you guys know who I am. I'm an Eagles fan, born and raised. I bleed green until I die. Actually, when I want to die, when my wake happens, I want to be in an Eagles jersey. So you guys obviously know that.
I'm going to put a Dak Prescott jersey in a casket.
So basically, all right, we'll start off with our first segment of the day today. We'll be talking about our three favorite teams. Lidge is obviously, he's a Jets fan. Belcher, he's a Bears fan, and I'm an Eagles fan. So we're talking about our schedule predictions for this upcoming season. So Lidge, we'll start off with you. Where do you think the Jets will go in record prediction and each game by the schedule this year?
All right. So my record that I think they're going to have is 12-5.
Wow, hell no.
So listen
no.
Listen to me. God, it's 12-5. But let me go through the games and I'll tell you why.
12-5? No, Lidge.
Let me tell you why.
No.
What do you mean? Winning more than like 7 games.
No, come on. Let me just go through and tell you why.
Please do. I actually want to hear this.
All right. Week 1, Pittsburgh Steelers at MetLife. I think we can win this. I think it's a scratch. Tooth and nail, we'll get the win there. Week 2 is Buffalo Bills at MetLife. That's a loss. I'll take that. Week 3, Tampa Bay at Tampa Bay. I'll take that as a loss.
So 1-3. So you've already had 3 losses to your 12-5 record.
No, I have no.
You have 3. You have 3 losses. You have
I won
2, right?
2. I win the Pittsburgh game.
2. Okay, you win the Pittsburgh game. You lose the Bills and the Buccaneers game. Okay, I'm sorry. You're 1-2. 1-2.
Yeah, 1-2. We got Miami at Miami. I'll take that as a win.
Okay.
All right. Dallas, I'm going to take that as a win.
Where is that game?
Dallas is at MetLife.
Actually, okay.
I like that matchup.
I can hear you on that. Okay.
All right. Week 6 is Denver. And
is that in Denver?
Yes, and
That's
I have this as an L because I like Denver.
Okay.
Bo Nix is on the rise, and their defense is playing hella good, and they have the best DB in the league.
Right.
So I'm going to say that. Week 7, we have Carolina Panthers at MetLife. I have that as a win.
Okay.
Bengals at Cincinnati. I have that as a win because listen, they have no defense. If our defense can just hold them to even 21 points, I think we win.
So can your offense match their offense too?
That's exactly what I was going to ask.
Because they have one of the best offenses in the league. Last year, they had one of the best offenses in the National Football League.
If Bryce Hall, Justin Fields, and Garrett Wilson are on the top of their game, yes.
Against Joe Burrow, T. Higgins, and Jamar Chase.
Yes.
Okay, but as a Bears fan, I've seen Justin Fields play since he's been drafted. I do not think they have the capability of putting up more than 30 points. Justin Fields barely put up 30 points as a Bear. And he had arguably as good of a defense, but probably the same offense. If I'm being honest with you, the same level of offense.
But who did
DJ
they have
Moore, David Montgomery, and all of them. I just don't think. Like, who's your offensive coordinator?
I don't remember. I don't think it's Hackett. Is it still Hackett? I think it's still.
No, it's not. It's not. It's better not be. I just don't think that Fields and that offense can match the Bengals offense. I really don't. I think
it's Tanner and Christian.
Okay.
Yeah, I just don't think the Jets in that day specifically will match the Bengals offense. Because so where are you right now? 4-3, 3-4. Is that?
I believe so. Yes.
3-4.
Yeah.
Okay. So okay, 4 losses to your 12.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So 3-4 to your 12-5 record. So let's see how they round the table.
For week 10, I have Cleveland Browns.
Okay, that's a win.
I have this as a win. Yes, I have this as a win.
Okay.
Week 11, New England. I have this as a loss because I like New England. As a Jets fan, I hate to say it, but I feel like they're going to have a breakout season. Drake May, they fixed offensive line. They got him a weapon. Defense, we got to see how that develops. But
I think the Jets defense, Aaron Glenn will get after that Patriots offense that day. I think they can.
It all depends on. This is week 11. We got to see what week.
I don't really have that much faith and trust in Josh McDaniels. Like, I just think he's a very mid offensive coordinator. Well, especially a play caller with the Patriots. So, like, if you think they're going to lose, you're a fan. You know more than me. So, if you think they're going to lose that day, then they'll lose.
Yeah, but I feel like we have recency bias with McDaniel going to the Raiders. And
that was an awful situation.
It was awful. But you got to remember, in the Patriots' time, he was a great play caller. When he was. So, you got to remember that.
Okay.
12, Baltimore lost. We don't even have to say where that's at.
Move on, yeah.
Week 13, Atlanta Falcons. I have this as a win. I like this win against the Falcons. I like our chances against the Falcons.
Once again, I don't think the Justin Fields and their offense can match the Falcons' offense.
It's not even that. I just don't think. I think this is like what, week 12, 13?
13.
I think James Pierce Jr. and what was the other dude they drafted? They drafted 2 edge rushers.
They did.
Yeah.
And the Falcons' defense is not that great, though. They're not that great.
But you got AJ from the back. You draft 2 edge rushers. Their defense is, I would say, a little below average, if I'm being honest.
Bates is really nice, too.
I think the Jets' offense is painfully average. So
yeah, I don't think they're going to match.
I understand all that. I understand all that. But my whole basis is hoping that the defense can recapture their top form and have them not being able to, the Falcons not be able to score more than, I'm saying 20, because I think we can score at least 21 on.
Okay, all right.
I think so.
Week 14, Miami. I have that as a win again.
You're sweeping Miami.
I feel like we can, because what is happening at Miami?
I agree. I agree.
They have Tyreek Hill and Tua.
It's very messy right now, for sure.
Not fair. They might be a bottom 5 team in the league this year.
They're
very messy.
But again, that's always it's also at MetLife again. No, this time is at MetLife. So
yeah, the Dolphins don't do well in cold either.
Yeah, and this is week 14, so it's gonna get cold at MetLife. Week 15, I have us beating Jaguars at their place. I don't care if they have the Heisman winner, and Trevor Lawrence has not been the breakout star he has been bad.
That's the thing. He's still the best quarterback in that class. It's not a high bar, but he's still quarterback in that
class. Not a high bar at all.
It's not a high bar, but he was the best quarterback in that class, and
but that class, like you said, isn't a high bar.
He changed coaches, went from 3 and 4.
Let's see how they do. I would say I don't really have a take on that game because I want to see how they do the first 6 weeks of the game, first 6 games of the season. Because Liam Cohen, he had a phenomenal year with Baker last year. I'm actually really surprised he got a head coaching job in the first place. But Baker had his best year with Liam Cohen. They have a ton of talent in the skill position groups with T. Hunter and Brian Thomas Jr. Let's see if they can put Trevor Lawrence to the level that he was supposed to be. Yeah. So I want to see how they do the first 6 weeks of the season. So I don't really have a take on that game. But if you think they're going to beat them, then they're going to beat them.
Week 16, we have New Orleans Saints.
That's a win. That's a win.
They're
horrible.
I don't care what you say. If they have the wide receiver, I don't care. That's a win. Now, week 17, it's going to be it's New England Patriots at MetLife, and I think we could win this game.
The first game was on the road.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, that makes more sense, actually.
Yeah,
that makes more sense.
You know what? That's fair.
And this is at MetLife, so I say we win this.
You want to split this?
Now, this is where this is Buffalo. Buffalo's
You're not beating Buffalo in Buffalo.
Don't even say it.
You're not beating Buffalo in Buffalo. You're not beating Buffalo in Buffalo.
I don't care.
That's just not happening.
Okay,
especially in that weather.
James Cook to die before you can even beat the Bills.
Especially in that weather at that time when it gets to early January, you're not beating Buffalo in Buffalo. It's just not happening.
No, you're not.
Let's switch it then. I have them win the first matchup at MetLife, and then they lose the second one at Buffalo. Is that better?
Okay, that's a lot better.
I'll have it switched.
So what's that record? What is that? 11-6?
No, that's still 12 that's still 12-5 because
that's 12-5.
Yeah, because on
the Jets are not going 12-5.
I have them run the table the last 6 weeks. The last 6 weeks, I have them run the table.
There's no way the Jets are going 12-5 this year. That's just not happening.
No way. In the division with the Bills and the Patriots, there's just no way.
I mean, the AFC East is weak as hell, but like they're not. There's no way the Jets are going 12-5.
Here's the thing:
the Bills are a contender.
No, I'm saying the Bills are really good. The Bills are really good, but I'm not saying no. The Bills are obviously really good. They ran that division for about 7 years. But like the Dolphins, who are weak as hell, the Patriots, who are young, they're not fully developed yet. But
that's why I'm saying we split that.
I don't know if the Jets are going 12-5.
Mike Vrabel took a Marcus Mariota-led Titans team.
I understand that they could be really good. They could be really good in a few years. But like
he brought Tannehill to a championship.
But
come on.
I think
he can bring Drake May there. I think he can.
I'm not saying he won't do, but he won't do it in year one. Like last year, they won 3 games. They can go from three wins to 7 wins next year, and you would still be proud as hell as a Patriots fan. If you're going from 3 wins when Drake went to 7 wins, that's improvement. I would take that any day of the week.
Let me put this to you.
When Doug Peterson took over the Jaguars, it's 13-5.
13-4.
13
and
4. That's 18. That's 18.
Or 12-5.
You're 12-5.
No, it's 18 weeks, 17 games.
18, yeah.
Okay, so you're 12-5.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm 12-5.
So wait,
I didn't count the bye week. That's my bad. So yeah, 12-5.
So what were you saying about? Go ahead.
So in our division, I have a split almost every game other than Miami because I know we're not gonna like sweep Buffalo or New England because Mike Vrabel, like Belcher said, it can't lead that team. So I have a lot of the out-of-division games leading us to get this record.
And they do have a fairly easy schedule. I just don't think the Jets will go 12-5.
It's all depending if our offensive line stays healthy, Fields reaches their potential, and our defense is a solid part of our team. That's entirely what I'm basing this off of.
All right. Well, I don't think the Jets will go 12-5. But Matthew Liggio.
No, I want to go back to splitting the Bills.
We can say this though. The Bills haven't done that well in MetLife the past few years. They won last year, but the year before that, Josh threw like 4 picks. The year before that, they lost.
Anything can happen in those games.
2022, they lost. Josh had an elbow injury and they lost. Josh threw like 3 picks. I don't remember 2021, but I do know
the Bills haven't lost to the Jets in 2 years.
Oh no. I'm saying the past 2023, the opening game, they did beat them. The game where Gibson had the walk-off punt return touchdown in overtime.
That was 2 years ago.
Let's tell you, 2
years ago.
2 seasons ago, yeah. But I'm saying
2 years ago.
I think those division games can get funky. Like anything can happen. Like those division games are weird. They're weird. You can have you can have anything happen. So Lidge thinks they're going 12-5. I don't think they're going 12-5. I think they're going to probably win like 7 8 games. So we'll move on to the next schedule. This is going to be a good one. The Bears schedule.
5 is insane.
What?
I can't.
What do you got?
Let's see. The Bears schedule with Michael Belcher.
All right, let's go. Bear down, first of all. We got week 1 at home against the Vikings. At home, we do well in home openers. If we were on the road, this is a loss. But I think we're at home, Ben Johnson, the crowd's going to be into it. We made a lot of upgrades in the offseason. We typically compete with the Vikings pretty well. So I'm chalking this as a win, if I'm being honest. I think we start 1-0.
Okay.
That's
fair.
That's
okay.
I think we're going to go to Detroit. I think we'll lose that one.
Yes.
1-1.
Yes.
I think that's fair. I think people are sleeping on the Lions this year because they've lost a lot. But people forget that Dan Campbell really got that organization to a T.
Yeah, but they're like so injury riddled, and they should fire everybody in that training staff.
But they're healthy. They're healthy now. That's what matters.
Okay, let's see. Let's see.
Back, McNeil's back. So we'll see.
Let's see what their coaching staff does. I want to see their new coaching staff.
All right, we got week 3. Cowboys at home. Win.
Okay.
Win because I don't even know. All right,
so you're 2-1.
To Las Vegas, week 4 at Las Vegas. Win.
I think that's an L.
They're not as talented as we are. Not even close.
I think the Raiders are slept on.
I do think that's a win.
I think the Raiders are slept on.
Their defense is putrid.
I know.
Geno Smith.
Yeah, I
beat that team.
Yeah, no.
Geno Smith with Brock Bowers and Ashton Genty? I'm just saying. Brock Bowers is the best.
He hasn't played a snap.
He's the best. Okay. So you're 3-1.
All right, you named 1 tight end, 1 running back, 3 receiver.
3. I can't. 3. 3. You're 3-1.
3-1. Yeah.
3-1. I think revenge game, Monday Night Football against the Commanders. I think we win that game. If I'm being honest with you,
that's an L.
Oh. Okay.
That's an L.
All right, no, it's
that's
fine.
a tough one.
Debate.
I think that's a pretty tough one in my opinion.
I don't know.
The Commanders
you guys,
Commanders are the oldest team in the league, and they got a year older. They lost a pretty decent amount. They
are a pretty old team. I will say they're pretty old, but I think they're just a better team than you guys. And they broke your spirits last year. That was.
We gotta bring that up.
I don't want to bring it up, but
I
have a funny story about that game. I was literally like in my dorm, and I came back from the dining hall, and I was watching the game in my dining hall, and I turn it off. I come back on, the play happens. I had to rewind my TV a few times. I'm like, there's just no way that happened. But that's a pretty much Bears way to fashion.
I turned off the TV. As soon as he called the ball, I turned off the TV. Anyways.
You also have to think about
we got
Terry McLaurin. He hasn't signed yet.
Contract.
I think he'll get signed.
It probably will.
I don't.
If it doesn't, that's a big loss. That's a big loss.
It's a loss, but I don't think he's going to leave the Commanders. I just don't.
He's probably not. But
there's a low chance if he leaves that team. Very low.
No.
So okay, you have them winning that game. So you're 4-1.
4-1.
Okay, they are a pretty old roster, but I'm just saying.
I just don't think Saints win. They're putrid. Saints at home win.
Okay, 5-1.
All right. We're going to Baltimore, loss.
Yeah, it's a loss.
Don't even debate that.
Yeah.
We're going to Cincinnati. I think we win that game.
Okay, I agree.
I think we win that game. We're hosting New York Giants. Another win.
Yeah.
Another win. We got Vikings on the road. That's a loss.
Yes, I agree.
That's a loss. Steelers at home. That's a win. 1 p.m. game. These are all 1 p.m. games, by the way. Since the Commanders game, they're all 1 p.m. games. Then we got the matchup that I'm going to be personally seated in my chair anywhere near a TV. I'm not going to move from that chair for 3 hours and 30 minutes. Do you know why? The Chicago Bears on Friday, November 28th, Black Friday, play the Philadelphia Eagles at 3 p.m. at the Link. And I think Caleb Williams goes in there, drops his nuts on that Philly defense.
They're smoking.
And the Bears come away with a 6-point victory.
You need to be drug tested.
Right now.
You need to be drug tested.
I think 6-point victory in the Bears. I don't care. I'm taking. I don't care.
You need to be drug tested.
I'll debate it all you want.
They're gonna win that game.
I can't lose the Eagles.
You don't have. First of all, you don't have the defense to stop our offense. Number one, and number two.
Lose half your defensive line.
And number two, first of all, our defensive line is still very young, and I just don't think you're. I know you guys have had new additions on the offensive line, but there's no offensive lineman on that team that will stop Jalen Carter.
This is week 13, though.
I understand. I don't care. I don't care if it's week 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. Week 13. It's the Eagles.
I can't wait for the Bears to beat the Eagles. November 28th.
First of all, where that game is in Philly, right?
It's at the link. Yeah, I said it's at
what
the
time?
link.
What time?
I don't care.
What time?
3:00.
That's an L.
Mid-afternoon.
That's an L.
Mid-afternoon.
We smoking.
I'll be at 1.
Dude,
2,
who was stopping Saquon Barkley? Who's stopping Saquon? Who's stopping Saquon? Who's stopping AJ Brown? Who's stopping Devontae Smith?
Jalen Johnson.
Please get out of my please.
Listen,
please.
They're the best cornerback in football.
No.
If Ben Johnson is,
I like Ben Johnson, but this is a first year head coach going against a pretty seasoned
13th game.
12
games in.
Okay, yeah, but this is a very seasoned team that knows what they're doing. They've been to the Super Bowl before. They've won the Super Bowl. We're not losing to kids.
They're doing.
We do know what we're doing. We won the Super Bowl for a reason. We outcoached Andy Reid and Steve Spagnuolo.
That's your entire plan.
Can't wait.
It doesn't matter. Saquon can single-handedly
to W.
Dude, Saquon can single-handedly beat y'all without us even having a single passing attempt. So,
Last time
let's move on.
Played Chicago, he tore his ACL. So I put that out there.
Yeah, that was 5 years ago, and he. Wait, hold on. Didn't Saquon also jump over one of your players in 2018,
and then finish the game with like 70 yards rushing?
Wait. Speaking of 2018, what happened in that year in the playoffs?
Moving on to next week, Week 14 against the Packers in Green Bay. Win. Did it last year.
Green Bay owns you. When was the last?
We were a blocked kick away. No. We were a blocked kick away from sweeping the Green Bay Packers.
Yeah. Woulda, shoulda, coulda. You lost.
That happened at home. We went to Green Bay.
That's on your special teams then.
We went to Green Bay.
Yes, you went to Green Bay and you won.
For our special teams. Teams, right? But Jordan Love and Christian Watson were both out of the game by the second quarter.
Yes.
At that time, the Bears were winning 14-3. It wouldn't even matter if they played the rest of the game. We still went into Green Bay and gave that belt.
Okay,
so I don't understand. We're sweeping the Packers. I'll tell you right now. We're sweeping the Packers.
That's 1 year. That's 1 year compared to 10 years. That franchise has owned you.
Okay,
that franchise has owned you for a plus decade. This is 2025. We're still gonna beat you.
It's gonna be new.
Right.
Okay,
the Packers, when I think they played, were a younger team. And then they had a year to mature with Bryce.
They were injured at the end of the season.
That's also
they got hurt.
Also that. So I feel like a fully healthy Packers team.
They would beat you guys.
They were healthy against us.
That's
a game
against us.
And the one in Green Bay, they were not healthy. They were not healthy.
Jordan Love played. Christian Watson played. Jordan played. Jaden Reed played. Wow. Every defensive player played. They were 100% healthy. You can't say health. We were up 14-3 with their starters in the game.
I don't know.
And then we upgrade our offense a lot. We're sweeping the Packers this year.
Okay.
I think they're criminally overrated.
All right.
Jordan Love's not even a good quarterback.
All right. What's the next game?
Week 15, Browns win at home.
Okay, yes.
Packers already said we're sweeping, so win. I think we will lose against the Niners in Santa Clara on Sunday Night Football.
I don't think.
I don't agree.
I think we lose.
I think the Niners aren't that great.
Really underrated. I don't think we're going to win that.
I don't believe in the 49ers that much. They lost so much talent in the offseason.
To be fair, they better win that game. It's on my birthday. It's on December 28th, 2025. They better win that game. But I don't think they will.
The Niners lost so much talent in the offseason, and the receiving room is so depleted. Mm-hmm. It's so depleted, and they just gave Brock Purdy the bag. So, like, I don't know. I don't really.
Bad thing.
It's not like I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but it's gonna like hinder like team roster flexibility. To be honest,
yeah, but I think there's
who on their defense outside of like Fred Warner is like really all that great. That's a good question.
They're a good collective. They bring it back Rob Saleh.
That's a good move. It's a good move.
Yeah, but
it's a good move. But outside of like Fred Warner,
is gonna put up 28 points a game. Like
outside of like,
they're gonna be a good team.
Outside of like Freddie Warner, their defense isn't all that great.
Yeah, but we're thinking about this in like a perfect scenario where no one gets hurt.
True.
I think the Niners win that game. A very close game.
All right.
I think the Niners win that game.
All right. Move on.
Lions at home. I think we split. Yeah.
Okay.
We were a timeout blunder away from potentially tying the game in Detroit last year.
That was a
Wait,
disgrace.
You lose this game?
Dude, don't even start on
disgrace.
that. I looked at my TV. I said, even I would have called a timeout.
That was a disgrace.
I wouldn't have started.
It was a disgrace.
Anyways, so we got one. Let's see.
What is that? 10 wins? 11 wins? That smells like 11 wins.
Smells like 11.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
13-4? Their Bears are not going 13-4. Hell no.
That's insane.
Hell no.
That my projection of 12-5. I gotta go back to.
So what is that? So, you probably win the division with that.
Yeah.
Hell no. No way.
I'll tell you that. I'll stand on this. We're sweeping the Packers. We're gonna split the Lions, and we're gonna beat the Commanders. I will argue Philly. You
might lose week 1.
Let's see.
To be honest.
I will argue the Steelers.
You might lose week 1.
Yeah, I want to argue the Steelers because I don't understand how you
I would argue the Steelers, but
I don't think
the Steelers are that
how
great.
How can you say the Jets wouldn't win that with basically the same offense? Maybe a little better.
It's not the same offense.
Don't even no.
It's not the same offense.
It's not the same don't even mention the Bears offense and the Jets offense in the same breath.
What are you talking about?
Not even close.
What are you talking about?
It's not.
Who's their running back?
I mean, DeAndre Swift is all that. It's not all that great. He's not all that great.
He's not that great.
He's not that great, but their pass catchers are way better than yours.
Who do the Bears have at wide receiver?
DJ Moore.
DJ. We drafted Colson Loveland. We have Cole Kmet. We finished like 7 touchdowns last year.
Luther Burden.
600 yards.
Their pass catchers are way better than you guys. It's not even close. But I don't think the Bears are going 13-4. That's just not happening.
Okay.
That's just not happening.
Their ceiling. You know what?
Their ceiling is 13-4?
I think their ceiling is 13-4.
Their ceiling is like 11-6.
9-8.
Their ceiling is 11-6, and their floor is like 8-9, maybe 7-10.
We'll see.
Depends on how well Ben Johnson is a head coach.
We'll see.
Our ceiling is 12-5. Our bottom is 8-9. So
your floor is like 7-10, maybe even 6-11.
Thank God for that. I feel like we have a good enough defense, and our offense can be.
You have an overrated secondary. You lost DJ Reed, and Sauce Gardner's overrated.
All right. Anyways,
they got him.
So he thinks we're going 13-4. I just don't think that's going to happen.
We'll go 12-5.
12-5. Okay.
We'll go 12-5.
All right. Let's go over the reigning, defending Super Bowl champions, the best team in the National Football League by virtue of the trophy.
We're not talking about this.
Let's go over the Eagles schedule. I think we obviously start off the NFL season. We kick off the NFL season. What better way with having everybody like Michael Belcher and Matthew Liggio watch the Eagles banner, Super Bowl banner drop down in live television.
I didn't watch it. I didn't.
So you will watch it when
I turned it off.
When they play week 1 in the kickoff, you will see the banner go down. So that's going to be perfect. Anyways,
so I'm not going to be watching any Eagles games this year except for the one on Friday.
Let's get to the prediction.
Week 1. We play the Cowboys kickoff game. I think we win that game. I think the Cowboys between us two teams, we're so completely far off in terms of talent, coaching, and just everything else. I think, but that's going to be
about every single game.
Wait, hold on. No. I'll be realistic. I think, but those games are good because the Cowboys and the Eagles, they play each other very tough. I just low-key wish this game was like probably a later game in my opinion. I feel like I don't know why it's week 1.
What time
I feel like it's 8:00. It's Thursday night game. It's the first game of the season. I wish this game
literally the first game of the season.
I wish this was like kind of like a game of November, to be honest. Whatever. I think we're gonna win. Week 2. I don't know why we're playing in Kansas City, but they have us playing in Kansas City in week 2 in Kansas City. I think it's kind of hard to tell. Like I think they're probably gonna play. I think they're
going to Arrowhead and winning that game. I don't.
Wait, hold on now. Hold on now. I think they'll play us better, obviously, than they did in the Super Bowl. But I just think our talent in terms of both teams are a lot better. I think we win that game.
And the coaching is way better.
I think we win that game. I think we go 2-0. Actually, it's kind of tough. The Rams game. This game I'm kind of conflicted on because this team, honestly, they really could have beaten us last year in that divisional game. I'm telling you guys right now, when Puka Nacua made that catch on the sideline, I had a heart attack.
If you say they win this,
and then they add,
I'm gonna be pissed.
On the other side,
I had a heart attack. I genuinely had a heart attack. But
and then they
actually,
add Devontae Adams.
Wait, hold on now. But wait, let me say this too. In our tenure with Nick Sirianni and especially Sean McVay, since Sean McVay has been the Rams head coach, he has only beaten the Eagles once in his career. He's like 1-6 against the Eagles in his career. We own this team. We do. Yeah,
but hold up.
Yards?
No. In rushing yards, he had over like 600 yards. I think maybe I may be wrong in terms of in total yards it might be 600, but in terms of rushing it might be it's like 450. He ran for 200 yards in both games against them. So before they can cross,
we ran north of 500.
That's crazy.
600 is crazy.
That's crazy against one team. So they should, if they want to beat us, figure out how to stop Saquon Barkley. Okay. So we're gonna. I think we win that game because we play our best against the Rams. We own them. We've been owning them before Nick Sirianni too, this era, and before Jalen Hurts. And we've never lost this team in this era, so I think we beat them. Though now here's where our first loss will happen. The Buccaneers.
Can I say one thing?
Go ahead.
The Rams.
Go ahead.
You also had the same conversation with me about the Jets when we played the Eagles, and what happened when Zach Wilson beat you guys for the first time ever.
Yeah.
Think about that.
So it
can happen. It can happen.
It
doesn't matter if you win every time. It can happen. It's just if the right time, the right place.
Yes, I know. Like and you know what's right time and right place? Jalen Carter on 3rd and 2 in the snow. And that sack. You know what's right time, right place? Saquon Barkley on 1st and 10 inside our own 20, 80-yard touchdown. Just saying, brothers. This is where
I know another one. I got one. Jalen Hurts inside the 1 with 3 men push him in his ass.
Yeah,
the end zone.
His
18th rushing touchdown season.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that in a second. This is where our first loss happened. I think we do. I'm telling you right now. Since Nick Sirianni, we're going to lose this game. We're going to lose this game because in the Nick Sirianni era, this team has dominated us. Defensively and offensively, they have dominated us. I think we lose this game, especially we don't play very well in Florida, especially in Tampa Bay. They've beaten us. They beat us last year.
I find it funny.
They beat us the year before that in the playoffs, and we just can't beat this team. It honestly annoys me so much. We can't beat Tampa Bay, and we can't beat Seattle. Like, we cannot beat those two teams.
It's funny.
It's so frustrating.
You say that. Because basically what you're saying is Todd Bowles, a.k.a. a former Jets head coach, is out coaching.
Bro, I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. It
just speaks to Nick Sirianni as a coach. And
wait, hold on now.
I'm just saying. I don't think Nick Sirianni is a good coach.
A good coach. So he's not a good coach, but he's won a Super Bowl. He's won a Super Bowl.
It's not because of him.
They won 14 games last year, and the year before, and 2 years before that, they won 14 games. Yeah, since he's been the head coach, they've been to the playoffs every year, though. Yes. They've been to the playoffs every year.
They have the best offensive line.
Okay.
Wait.
No. You know what? We'll get into the Eagles debate later because that's for a different segment. We're just going over the schedule. Broncos at home in Philly. I think we win that game. The talent is just way different from. The Giants, we own that franchise, so we'll go. We're winning that game. Vikings in Minnesota, I think this is an L. I think we don't win this game. I think the Vikings, they play very well at home. They have a very good defense, and I think we lose. But I mean, it all depends on how JJ McCarthy plays, honestly, because JJ McCarthy falls into y'all Jalen Hurts discussion because the Vikings have a very good offensive line. They have 2 really good receivers, supporting cast around them.
Yes, but Jalen Hurts has
not as good as
Philly. Philly has had this for
not as good.
3-4 years.
Yeah, it's not.
One Super Bowl. That's insane.
Okay, you know what? We'll get into that discussion. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we got.
Okay. The Giants in Philly. The Giants haven't been the Eagles in Philly in over 10 years. So that streak is going to continue.
That's fair.
We play the Packers. This is a Monday Night Football game. It's going to be cold. I think it's a win. We also own the Packers too. We own the Packers and the Rams. We play the Lions. I think this is Sunday night in Philly. I think that's a win too. And then we play the Cowboys in Dallas. I think we split. We always split with Dallas. Last year was rare, like because we were so good, we swept them, and the margin was like crazy. It was like an 80. It was like an 80 to. Good. It was an 80 to 13 margin with both those games. But I think we split with the Cowboys. We always do. The Bears and the Eagles, we beat them.
We'll see. We will see.
We go to LA against the Chargers. I think this is an L. I don't know. I think this is an L. I know we're really good, but I think this is an L.
You're bound to slip up eventually. If I'm
we don't really do that well on the West Coast, anyways. We don't really do that well on the West Coast. We play the Raiders at home. I think we win that game, but I think it's going to be closer than a lot of people think. The Commanders. I'm surprised we played the Commanders that late into the season. I think they probably put that because of the division implications. But I really don't think it's going to be a problem for us. I think we split with the Commanders. We did last year, and it was so annoying. We lost that game. We'll probably split with them because it's the last game of the season, and probably stars will probably not be playing and whatnot. Then we play the Bills in Buffalo.
This is week 14?
The Bills in Buffalo is week 17.
Oh, then I missed some things. So I'm counting the win and losses so we keep track.
I think the Bills.
Yeah.
Probably L.
The Eagles have to play a real team.
No. Actually, you know what?
Don't say it.
Jalen Hurts and Nick Sirianni are 15-1 against the AFC. We win that game. They're 15-1 against the AFC. They have dominated that conference. So I'm gonna go with the win. And they're not nearly as talented as we are. So what?
Look, the Eagles might be like 15-3 or something, 14-3.
I think that's probably what 13-4.
14-3. It's 14-3.
Yeah.
You split the Cowboys. You lost to what?
Yeah.
I also said we
Buccaneers.
I also said we split
Chargers.
You're gonna split the Commanders, so that's 3 losses. 14-3.
Yeah. But no, you got to count the Chargers as well.
I said split the Cowboys, so that's 1. Split the Commanders, that's 2. Lose to the Chargers.
Okay, you said Chargers, and then Tampa Bay has 4.
13-4. That's realistic.
13-4.
That's realistic.
That's very realistic, but I just
realistic.
Think...
You don't think we're going 13-4?
I think that's...
What's our record then from both of you?
I think that's your ceiling.
It's not a record.
Again, that's your ceiling.
I don't think...
So what do we...
I think you guys are going to experience a big injury this year. An unexpected injury. I don't know. I just feel like something's going to hit you guys. You guys are going to
I mean...
spin, I guess.
Yeah, that happens to every football team. We experienced some injuries last year. In the NFC Championship game, our offensive line was not healthy.
I think
we were not healthy in the offense.
Later. Whoa, we will get to that later.
I think your floor is 10-7? Yeah. I think your floor is 10-7.
We'll get to that later.
All right.
That's your floor.
So 11-6, 12-5 is what you guys think we're going to be? You think we're going like 12-5?
I think 11 to 13, I think.
Because I feel like you always slip up. The Eagles always have some kind of game where like...
Yeah, but this is different, bro.
By like 50, but they didn't.
Do you actually know we have the second youngest roster in the NFL? Yeah, we do.
Didn't know
Who?
That.
We do. We have the second...
No one asked that, Makali.
But I'm just saying.
It up randomly.
No, I'm telling you that because we could still be really good because we have a very young roster still. We're not like old as hell. Like we're still very young.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
All right.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
All right. Let's move on.
Your games last year were a lot closer than you realize.
I'm not disagreeing with that. I think we really started to pop off and heat up after the Cowboys game. After the Cowboys game is when we really like took off.
Yeah. I'll say that. Yeah.
Let's move on to our next segment. It's our top 10 quarterbacks going into the 2025 season. Obviously, the big debate, where do you guys rank Jalen Hurts? That's at the end of the top 10, what I said. So we'll go off by Lidge first. Where do you have, what is your top 10 quarterbacks in 2025?
Are we going like I'm giving my entire list, or we're going? I'm saying my number one. You're saying your number one.
You're going your entire list.
Just give your top 10.
Just give your entire list.
Just give your top 10.
I'll go down.
Go ahead.
So, number one is Mahomes. This should be the first three are easy. Second one is Lamar. Third one is Josh. Fourth one is Joe. Fifth.
All right, before you keep going, are we going based off of last season?
I'm going
or
off.
Are we
potential.
going off of just potential?
I'm going.
Okay, well,
let's go off
last season. I'm going off last season.
Yeah, let's go off last season. Yeah.
Last season.
Okay,
yeah.
That's
I'm
still
going off last season.
Jalen, I have at fifth.
Hurts?
Mm-hmm.
Hurts?
I think. Listen. I understand, but if we're going off last season, it should be fine.
Lost you too.
Okay, who's number 6, Lich?
6 is Baker. 7 is
Brock. Whoa.
The same Jalen Hurts was 20th in the league in passing.
I know.
Yeah,
but listen,
we ran the ball when you're running that has two. When you keep going.
Let me get through.
Keep
so
going.
6 is Baker. 7th is Brock. 8 is CJ. 9 is Herbert, and 10 is Goff.
See, Purdy's not a top 10 quarterback.
He's not.
Brock Purdy is not a top 10 quarterback.
I feel like he is.
No.
I like.
Wait. So are you saying Brock Purdy's better than Jaden Daniels? No way. Brock Purdy is not better than Jaden Daniels.
I want to amend my list.
Brock Purdy is not better than Jaden Daniels.
I want to amend my list.
Baker Mayfield's not even better than Jaden Daniels.
Yeah, you're right about that.
There's no way.
I've completely forgotten about Jalen Daniels.
What about Matthew Stafford?
I want to amend my list.
Okay, go ahead.
1 through 4, all the same. 1 through 4, all the same. 5, Jalen Daniels. Jalen drops all the way down to 11. I'm not going to lie, if we're saying that.
Okay.
Hurts? Yeah.
So,
has to.
Jalen Hurts drops down to 11 because I don't think he's better than Baker, Brock, CJ, Herbert, or Goff. I don't think
Jalen is not better than Brock Purdy?
Yeah.
My God.
I think so.
My God.
Listen.
Oh, you need to be drug tested.
If we're using that logic, I'm saying Jalen drops all the way down to 11.
Okay. All right.
And Daniels goes to 5. Because that's just I can make an argument for the rest of the list.
Okay.
I can.
Okay. Who's your top 10?
Man, I just gotta get over that real quick. Jesus, he's Brock Purdy in his top 10. It's egregious.
It's not even close.
Anyways, the best quarterback in the NFL last season was Lamar Jackson. It wasn't even close. I know Josh Allen won MVP, but this is the season that Lamar should have won it. I think Lamar, he could have been. If you saw, he threw 4 interceptions last year?
Yeah, it was ridiculous. Touchdowns. He had 40 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. Yeah. That was ridiculous.
The 3 out of the 4 interceptions
I don't know how
were receiver drops that went into the defender's hand. So if he could have had a 40-1 touchdown to interception rate.
And the crazy thing is
that me and you've never seen in our lifetime. Ever.
The crazy thing is he was voted first team All Pro, and he didn't win the MVP. That's literally never happened.
Beats me. Anyways, we have. I think it goes Lamar, Allen, Mahomes based off of last season.
Okay,
that's fair.
Mahomes has been in double-digit interceptions the past 3 years of his career.
Okay.
If I'm being honest. Now here's the 4 to 8 that it's interchangeable. I personally have Matt Stafford at 4.
Oh, we're going Burrow? No.
I think Stafford.
No.
I think we're going Matt Stafford.
No.
I'm taking Matt Stafford. If I'm being honest. He brought the Rams all the way to the NFC Championship game. We're a couple plays away from the Super Bowl against the Eagles, who put belt to ass against the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. And they played him very tight. I think Stafford's 4.
Okay.
I'm being honest with you. I got Stafford at 4. Did I say Burrow? Oh, I didn't say Burrow. That's what I was missing. Burrow at 4. I'm sorry.
That's what Makali just said. Yeah.
I didn't even hear. All right, Burrow at 4. I'm tripping. Okay. Burrow at 4, Stafford at 5. There we go. Not bad.
Okay.
That's more.
Completely forgot about Joe Burrow.
Yeah.
There we go. I completely forgot about Joe Burrow. I can't even lie to you. I forgot about him. Who did I say? We got Burrow, Stafford at 5.
Who do you got at
6? I can't count numbers, bro.
Fair.
Baker
at 6?
I feel like everyone has Baker at 6. 6 is
Baker.
that range for him.
I got Baker, and then I got Jaden Daniels at 8?
Yeah.
You have...
Yeah, I have Baker. Yeah, I need to see Jaden Daniels do it again. I need to see him do it again.
I agree. I agree.
I need to see him do it again. If I put him in that top 8, 7, 8 conversation.
I agree.
Yeah, I need to see him do it again. And then I'm going to round out. I'm tripping. I got Jared Goff, and I'm just dumbing off names. I'll put Hurts at 10. I'll be fair. I'll put Hurts at 10.
No Herbert? No CJ?
The thing with Herbert is just I think Herbert and Hurts you can put at 10, if I'm being honest. You can interchange from 10 to 12. From 10 to 12, you can put Hurts, Herbert, and Stroud. I think they all deserve that 10 to 12 range.
Okay.
If I'm being honest.
All right. Here's my list.
I was going off potential for my list, so I really don't like my list anymore if we're going off last season.
He don't like his list no more.
I don't, because I feel Brock is a quarterback. I feel like Brock is a very good quarterback when it comes to like when
he was awful last season. He was awful. He was awful. Yeah, he was awful. I don't care. He was awful.
He was awful. If his team sucked,
Brock Purdy.
Team was
Purdy is in a top 10.
He was awful last year. He was awful.
He's not.
He was awful, and he is. I'm sorry, but he was not. He was not talented enough to beat Patrick Mahomes in the Super Bowl. He was not. He was not. And that Chiefs team wasn't even all that good. They should have blew them out.
Wasn't all that good. Whoa.
That 2023 team, their defense was really good. Their offense was garbage. Their offense was terrible.
Same thing about this or last year's Super Bowl with the Eagles.
The Chiefs or the Chiefs team?
Yeah.
They were better offensively than the 2023 Chiefs team. By far. By far. They led the league in drops. I'm saying they were not a bad team, but they lost.
Tore through that playoffs.
He did, but through the regular season.
You caught one of the best quarterbacks of all time in a hot streak.
I agree.
Like, you can't.
I agree. I agree. But in the regular season, down the stretch, they were bad. They were bad.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter in the regular season.
Okay.
You're just gonna get to the playoffs.
Okay. I agree. All right. So.
I want to hear your list. Yeah, this is where I'm going to get mad if you start saying some BS. If you say your list.
Okay. Number 1, I still have Patrick Mahomes. I think he's still, in my opinion, the greatest quarterback. He's the best quarterback in the game.
Season? How do you look at last season?
He still made the Super Bowl.
That is the best quarterback in the football. Look at Lamar.
Yes, but
look at Lamar.
But Patrick Mahomes.
He was second in touchdowns.
I understand that.
Let's see. But second in touchdowns.
When it
led the league in touchdown percentage. Led the league in.
I'm not saying his stats weren't better. They obviously Lamar. He should have won MVP. But when it comes time to play Patrick Mahomes, who usually wins those games? In the AFC, who usually wins those games?
Lamar.
The Chiefs usually win those games because Patrick Mahomes is the greatest quarterback alive.
As of recently,
I'm saying this.
Lamar.
I'm saying this.
That, and if you look at both teams,
Patrick Mahomes has another mediocre season up to his standards. The past 2 years, I will admit, the past 2 years he has not had a season up to his standards. They've been mediocre to his standards. But if he has another one like the past 2 years, then I will drop him down. But until then, the guy has ran the NFL, ran that conference. He's in the playoffs. Only three quarterbacks in the AFC. Only 3 quarterbacks in the NFL.
We're talking about passing, right? We're talking about
regular
passing,
season,
right? Because Lamar,
people 3 quarterbacks have been in the postseason. Only 3. He has been to the AFC Championship game every year.
Can I add my 2 cents?
He has been to the AFC Championship game every year in his career. He's never had a season under the AFC Championship game. He wins that game.
Hold on. Lamar.
It's Arrowhead Invitational.
Touchdown percent. No, Makali, listen to me.
Go ahead.
Lamar led the league in touchdown percentage, yards per attempt, yards gained per attempt, quarterback rating, QBR.
I'm not saying
yards gained per attempt and adjusted net yards attempt per game.
Yes, Lamar
finished with 41 touchdowns and 4 picks.
Lamar was better than Mahomes last season. Yes, he was. But I'm just saying,
and I'm taking him based off last season.
Mahomes is still the best when it comes down to when you gotta have it, and you gotta have it, Mahomes is still the best at that.
Dude, I might even take Burrow. I might even honestly, hold on. I'm gonna run that conference. I'm putting Mahomes at 4. I'm putting Burrow at 3.
Can I just say, Lamar Jackson, arguably physically and talent-wise, is better than Mahomes. But if you look at Mahomes, like you said, Makali, it's been mediocre.
Talent.
No.
I would say last season.
Okay.
I wouldn't say
talent. I'm not disagreeing. I just think when it comes to when you gotta have it, Mahomes is better than Lamar.
Let me finish.
Go ahead.
Mahomes has mediocre seasons, and he still gets to the Super Bowl.
Right, exactly.
He still gets the Super Bowl. Lamar can have these MVP he still makes the Super Bowl, but still loses in the playoffs.
Right, exactly. Exactly. Mahomes is down years, he still makes the Super Bowl.
Winning isn't a quarterback stat.
It's not. It's not. But he still gets there. He still gets there. He still gets there. He has never had a season under the AFC Championship game. Never had a season under the AFC.
Doesn't Burrow have a winning record against Patrick Mahomes?
He does. But guess what?
So if it really came down to it, I'm picking Burrow.
Okay. The last time Mahomes played the Bengals in the playoffs, what happened? It was the AFC Championship game. What happened?
Yeah. They're 3-1.
Yeah, but what happened in that AFC Championship game?
At Arrowhead,
they won. They won the game.
You truly think this season Burrow and the Bengals could beat Mahomes?
No one is.
All right, let me move on to let me keep on going. So number 2, I have Lamar. Look, I'm not disagreeing. I think Lamar is outside the most talented quarterback in the league. No, I think he's better than Josh Allen. I have Josh Allen number 3.
It's not even a question. No, it's not even a question.
I have Joe Burrow at 4. I have Jalen Hurts at 5. Number 6, I have Matthew Stafford. Number 7, I have Justin Herbert. Number 8, I have Jaden Daniels. Number 9, I have CJ Stroud. And number 10, I have Jared Goff. I don't think Baker's a top 10 quarterback.
You don't think Baker's a top 10 quarterback?
No. I don't think he's elite.
I don't think you said Goff. I think you put Goff at...
I don't think I said Goff.
I guess I said Goff at 10. Goff is a top 10 quarterback. He's number 10. Number 9.
Baker?
Yes.
Over Baker? That's insane.
Yes.
That's worse than me.
No. Jared Goff is better than Baker Mayfield.
So Jalen Daniels is not anywhere in your list.
He's number 8.
You say, okay,
he's number 8.
Daniels?
Yeah, he's number 8. I said
he's not better than Hurts.
Okay, I'll give you.
He's better than Hurts.
Come on now.
He's not better.
Come on now. He's had one good season. He's had one good season. He's done
everything better than Jalen Hurts ever done in his life.
Okay, so what happened when they matched up against them? What happened when they matched up?
They split.
Yeah. Okay, what happened in the playoffs? What happened in the playoffs?
1 and 2.
What happened in the playoffs?
Congratulations, you beat a rookie quarterback.
Oh, so now he's a rookie. So now he's a rookie quarterback. So what is it now? Is he a rookie or is he really
a seasoned veteran? No, a seasoned veteran team like the Eagles they should have lost the Commanders in the first place.
Wait, hold on. Do you know
rookie throwing to Terry McLaurin and Diami Brown?
Do you know that our team was actually
losing to?
Hold on. Did you know that our team was actually younger than the Commanders last season?
Yeah, I know the Commanders.
We were younger. And we still killed them. Wait, hold on. Speaking of that game when we split them, we should have killed them in the second game in DC. We were up 20.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda.
I don't care. When Jalen went down, we were gonna destroy them because Frankie Lugo had that dirty hit, knocked him out the game, and we had to play Kenny Pickett. We forced 5 turnovers on them. If Jalen played in that game, our defense forced 5 turnovers, we would have killed them. We would have killed them. But yes, no. Yes.
Really?
First of all,
what about when Jaden Daniels in his first ever game? Oh no, in his second game he had 5 touchdowns and 260 yards.
Yeah, yes, he had 5 touchdowns.
I don't think Jalen Hurts.
But he had 3 turnovers that game as well. He had 3 turnovers.
5 touchdowns. Okay.
He had 3 turnovers.
Okay.
Anyways, hold on. Baker Mayfield is not a top 10 quarterback with me. He's not. He's just not. I don't think. First of all, I think he's
That's
erratic.
Racist. I'm calling that racist.
Wait,
that is racist. That's racist.
I have 5 white guys in my top 10.
Yeah,
I have 5 white guys in my top 10.
There's some bias here.
No.
Baker.
Wait, hold
Something
on.
about him. You don't like him because there's one thing.
Baker is just too.
Plays for the Buccaneers. That's
no.
He was like Tampa.
He's just too. I think he's just too inconsistent. he will put up he put up good numbers. But like at the end of the season, they were not guaranteed to make the playoffs yet. They had to rely on the Commanders to beat the Falcons, and the Falcons swept them last year in the regular season. And I think he's just too inconsistent. Like, yes, he'll have really good games, but then there are games where he'll be really bad. He'll be really bad. And especially in the Commanders in the playoffs, he was the reason why they lost that game. Because he had that turnover and that botch snap, and the reason the Commanders got the ball and they scored. And they
let Belcher talk. Hold up. Belcher got a point. Hold
on. With that argument, when Baker does bad, because he doesn't have the supporting cast around him to shield
Mike Evans?
Jalen Hurts does.
Mike Evans? Jalen McMillan?
Don't even argue. Philadelphia has the best supporting cast in the entire NFL by a country mile.
See, we'll get into that later.
I'm not saying Baker's supporting cast is bad. Their running
it's pretty good. Bucky Irvin.
If you're the
Bucky
Eagles,
Irvin, Jalen McMillan
run the football 10 times in the first 10 to 15 times in the first quarter.
You can. I'm not disagreeing.
And Jalen Hurts is throwing to open fucking receivers.
I'm not disagreeing.
The run game. The Buccaneers don't have a run game.
I'm not disagreeing.
Yes, they have two good running backs. We have a better Irving and Rashad White, but they don't have the same dominance that the Eagles do. To cover up Baker's flaws like that.
I'm not saying that the Buccaneers we have a better supporting cast than the Buccaneers. We do. But if I had to choose game on the line, gun to my head, somebody said, who's your quarterback to win a big game between Baker Mayfield or Jalen Hurts? I'm picking Jalen Hurts. I just am. I'm picking Jalen Hurts with my life on the line. That's crazy.
Wait, dude, let's take a rewind.
Remember the
before
play
Baker was even in Tampa Bay. When he was on the Rams. That's exactly what I was going to bring up. The Rams. Remember when Baker was on the Rams?
Not even that.
He just signed there 3 days ago.
What about when he was on the Panthers?
And leads a game-winning drive.
The Panthers?
What about
Baker?
What about when he was on the Panthers? He was garbage. He was garbage.
In his prime on the Panthers.
The Panthers were
and they couldn't win.
And he was garbage. I don't care.
Yeah, because
I don't care.
Panthers.
Baker has had I'm proud for the brother. He's had a great resurgence to his career. He got a bag. He's in a new crib in Tampa. Look,
do you know why he got that bag?
Yeah, because he played amazing. He did, and he beat us in the playoffs.
In LA.
But I'm just saying, though. I'm just saying this. I just don't believe in a big game. I don't think he win you those big games. I just don't. I think his play.
He can.
What? Bring me a game. Bring me a game right now.
Los Angeles.
That was a regular season game. A regular season game against the Raiders, who were trash that season. Against the Raiders, who were trash.
5 days before.
Yes.
The Rams 5 days.
That's a regular season game. It's a trash team.
Football. And
you know how difficult that is?
Give me another game. Give me another game.
The Eagles.
We were horrible. We had the worst defense in the National Football League that year. We had the worst secondary in the National Football League.
Game.
We had A.J. Brown didn't play that game. A.J. Brown didn't play that game, and Jalen Hurts was on a broken finger.
It was a playoff. It was a playoff game. He's right. It was a wild card playoff.
If you want to use your logic that a regular season game doesn't count, then a playoff game should count.
What about the Commanders? What about the Commanders?
What about them?
That's a good point, Lidge.
What about the Commanders?
Not everyone
lost that game
in the playoffs. Yeah.
But why did the Commanders win that game?
By a botch handoff, which happens. It was just shit.
We cannot give excuses now. We cannot give excuses. We cannot excuses because that was a crucial turnover. And
could have been on Bucky. We don't know.
And you know what happened? You know what the difference is between Jalen Hurts and Baker Mayfield? Jalen Hurts doesn't turn over the ball in the playoffs. He does not turn over the ball in the playoffs.
Baker can throw the football.
So can Jalen Hurts. He can throw the football. Jalen Hurts can throw the football too.
Hold on. Anyone can throw the ball. First of all, 8 guys in the box and have a great contested catch receiver on the outside. Anyone can throw for 300 yards. If you just play action, boom.
Hold on. I know
with 8 people in the fucking box.
I'm just saying Baker Mayfield can't win you those big games. But the thing is, here's the difference between Jalen Hurts and Baker Mayfield. Jalen Hurts beat the team that sent home Baker Mayfield. He did.
Okay, then like you said, it was off a botch. It's off a play.
That's just a fluke.
Yeah, but the thing is, you have to be okay. So now that's on the quarterback. Then get everybody set to the line.
He did.
Get everybody.
A botch play. It was just bad luck that it happened. And if you want to say we sent them away.
But that's the reason why they lost. That's the reason why they lost. You can't have turnover. You can't. That was the worst time to have that turnover.
We're saying the same point over and over again. We got to move.
Okay.
Let's see.
All right. He
did it twice last season, honestly. If
we're
going to be technically. Carolina and New Orleans.
I think C.J. Stroud's at 9. I think he's a top 10 quarterback.
That's fair. That's fair.
I think it is. I think it is too.
I think that's fair. I just think that Jalen Hurts is a top 5 quarterback. I do.
I think he's in the 10 to 12 range, actually.
Yeah, he's at that 10, yeah.
When you look...
He had a slump, but I'm not trying to count him out.
When you look at...
I'm not trying to count him out yet. There we go.
The past 2 years, nobody has had greater success than Jalen Hurts. He's had a Super Bowl MVP, a Super Bowl champion.
He shouldn't have won, but
okay,
whatever.
Well, he did. So, All-Pro season in 2022. He was an MVP candidate, finished second up in running voter. If he had played the full season, if he didn't get hurt against, I think it was against the Bears. Yeah. He got hurt in that game against the Bears. He would have won MVP. So it's an All-Pro season, Super Bowl MVP, Super Bowl championship, and he's been a Pro Bowl quarterback.
Pro Bowls don't count. No. We're not doing that. Ever since they went the flag, Pro Bowls don't count. We have to say that.
We're not Pro Bowl.
Hold on. Jalen Hurts and his 2 Super Bowls. 44 for
appearances.
Yes. 44
appearances. Let's just clarify that.
Yes, appearances. His 2 Super Bowls, appearances. 44 for 60. That's 73% completion percentage. That's ridiculous. 125 passing yards. 142 rushing yards. 9 big-time throws. And 7 total touchdowns. He's elite. And big games, he's elite.
Want to get technical?
Go ahead.
How many of the 70 throws, was it 70, 73?
60 throws. 60 throws.
60 throws. Okay, out of the 60, how many of them came against man coverage? I would love to see that.
Okay, that's fine.
How many came against man coverage?
Yeah, understood.
Because
man coverage, but
if they're stacking the box every single possession, did you watch the Super Bowl? You saw Leo Chanel, Chris Jones, all packed in the box.
Yes, I watched it. Yes,
they're all packed in the box. Anyone can sit there with no safety help and play 1-on-1 all game.
You know what's funny about that?
Because even if you throw the ball 20 times downfield, at least half are going to get caught by A.J. Brown or Devontae Smith or Dallas Goedert or whoever.
You know what's funny about that? Did you know that Steve Spagnuolo, who's arguably one of the greatest defensive coordinators to ever live, he said it took him 17 days to watch that film against us because Jalen Hurts destroyed them. He even said that Jalen Hurts destroyed us.
Yeah, because you were against man coverage.
Okay, yes.
Man, it's easy.
Let me tell you this. Since everybody thinks
this Chiefs secondary is painfully average. Average.
Because everybody...
Outside Trent McDuffie, who is there?
Not really anyone.
Jalen Watson, who was burnt toast.
And you've Trent McDuffie. Who else?
Jalen Watson was burnt toast that game. He was burnt toast. But let me just say this. I credit to them. They took away our run game. And Jalen beat them.
Because you stack the box.
Legs. That's why he won.
It's hard to block 8 guys when you only have 5 or 6.
He destroyed them with his arm and legs. It's just a fact. In both the Super Bowls, he broke the record with most rushing yards by a quarterback. He had 3 touchdowns.
Kansas City was 20th in pass defense last year. 20th.
Yes.
No shit, he had 300 fucking yards.
They made the mistake by deciding to stack the box. That's on them.
Because you Saquon Barkley who just ran for 2,000
That's not a mistake. That's a good strategy
to
stack the box and just hope your DBs can handle them.
And the Eagles, and I'll give the Eagles credit. They did a good job of revolving around Spagnuolo's plan and exploiting their weaknesses. That's a great job by the Eagles coaching staff.
Yeah.
But you can't sit here and just credit Jalen Hurts and be like, oh, he won Super Bowl MVP. Oh, he's this, and this. When he's throwing an 8-man box, 8-man protection. You're basically 3-on-3 out there.
Can you?
All it takes is a couple inches separation, and that's a 30-yard gain.
Can you agree that some of the throws he made in that game were elite throws? The throw to
because
Smith,
you want to hear why? You want to hear why? Some of them were, but some of them weren't. Because you have Devontae Smith and A.J. Brown catching them, so they're gonna make them look good.
Yeah, but somebody has to give him the ball. Somebody has to throw him the ball, right?
A.J. Brown's down there somewhere. That's how he throws it.
Somebody has to. Somebody has to run the ball, right?
6'3". AJ Brown's 6'3" with probably 6'8" arms.
I don't care if you're 7 foot.
You can put that out here. He's gonna catch it.
Yeah, but
Devontae Smith, 5'11", 6 foot.
I think he's 6 foot. I think he's 6 foot.
I think he's 6 foot. You saw the combine. His arms were touching his fucking knees. His catch radius is probably crazy.
Let me say this. Let me give you guys this. Since everybody thinks that there's 20.
Yeah, he's 6 foot. He's 6 foot.
Since everybody thinks that any quarterback in the NFL can win with our supporting cast, can win with our team and our offense and our defense.
I'm very confident, and I can name quarterbacks if you really want me to.
Can those? Let me ask you this.
I'm so confident.
Let me ask you this: can those quarterbacks beat Patrick Mahomes, go bar for bar against Patrick Mahomes in the Super Bowl? Can they do that?
If the defense plays how it did in the Super Bowl, yes.
I disagree.
Yes.
So Lamar Jackson and the Eagles' offense,
they would win. They would win.
Yeah.
You know what, Makali, we're going to do this real quick.
Yes.
No, Sean, they would win. That's it.
Baker, they would win.
I'm going to give you quarterbacks.
No.
Yes.
I'm going to give you quarterbacks. Hold on.
No.
Makali, I'm going to give you quarterbacks, and I want you to tell me if in the Eagles situation they would win anything. All right?
Go ahead.
Joe Burrow.
Yes.
Jared Goff.
No.
Jared Goff is the
Did you see Jared Goff versus the Commanders in that playoff game? He was garbage in the first half. No.
Okay. Baker Mayfield.
No.
We'll go Justin Herbert. Kyler Murray.
Justin Herbert, I don't know. I feel like Herbert, he's really talented. He's just not very good in the playoffs, and we need to be good in the playoffs. We play.
But with the supporting cast, how good would he need to be? Is my question.
Yeah.
I'm saying,
all he really need, realistically,
for
to be a Philly quarterback, throw for 200 yards, 2 TDs, maybe scamper in a couple 60 yards rushing, and you're cool.
I will agree with Herbert, but I'm hesitant because he's just not very good in the playoffs. Okay, I just don't think he's
Kyler Murray.
No, hell no.
Bo Nix.
What'd you say?
Bo Nix.
Hell no. Bo Nix.
Caleb Williams.
Hell no.
Come on.
Caleb Williams. He's a rookie. He's not fully developed yet. No.
You said the same thing. You just said hell no to Bo Nix.
Bro, Bo Nix, hell no. Caleb Williams, I said he needs to be more developed, so I said no.
CJ Stroud.
Yes.
Thank you. Jaden Daniels. Yes. Don't even start on that.
Okay.
Jaden Daniels is a yes. Tua.
No. God, no. Hell no. Hell no.
How much do you have to do in that offense to win?
Bro, Tua has
that's the question it boils down to. How much does the quarterback need to do? Makali, the more you say yes, the more I think that a quarterback in a Philly offensive system doesn't have to do much to win, which devalues Jalen Hurts, the Super Bowl MVP, by a lot. I don't think he's that important. I don't think he's a top 5 player on the Eagles. I don't think he is.
You can't. Okay, this is what I'm going to say. You can't.
Not a top 5 player
on the Eagles. He's not a top 5 player.
In the top 5.
Saquon.
Ross off the top of my head. Saquon. Lane Johnson.
Lane Johnson by far, yes.
I'm taking Jalen Carter 3.
Okay.
AJ Brown.
Do you want to say
I think AJ Brown. 4.
And then you want to say Devontae.
How about that? He can be
5. That makes 5 makes sense.
He could be 5. He's the 5th best player on his own team, and he won Super Bowl MVP. You know how much bullshit that is? That's bullshit.
I would say Lane's number 1.
That's what that is.
Lane's number 1. I would say AJ Brown. Saquon's 2. You can be interchangeable with Saquon and AJ. I would say
I only put Saquon 1 because he rushed for 2,000 yards this year.
I would say Jalen Carter's 4.
I think it's Saquon, Lane Johnson, 1A, 1B. Because without Lane Johnson, he doesn't run for 2,000 yards.
Lane's more important than Saquon. Lane's way...
No, without Lane Johnson, he doesn't run for 2,000 yards. So you could put Lane. Regardless, it's not Jalen Hurts. It's not.
On the offense, he's not the most important?
No.
I'm talking about whole team.
You could place...
Whole team.
I think
player-wise. Talent player-wise. I'm talking talent. I'm not talking about importance. I'm talking about talent player-wise. I think Jalen Hurts is the 5th or 6th best player on his own team.
I'll say important.
Offense
because I feel like the throws he made could have been made by any other person.
I think he's
Exactly.
I think AJ. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Without AJ Brown, we're not as good as an offense as we are. Without Lane,
you still have Dallas Goedert. You have a first-round receiver in John Dotson. You have a top 10 tight end in Dallas Goedert. You have a top 5 offensive lineman.
But wait, hold on now. When when Jalen went down against the Commanders, Kenny Pickett stepped in with the same supporting cast.
That's Kenny fucking Pickett.
We're saying starting quarterbacks. Starting quarterbacks.
When
quarterbacks.
Jalen does have a wait. You don't think Jalen, his impact and his talent wise isn't all that great, isn't all that important. But if you take him, if he take him off the roster, I don't think we do that well offensively. I just don't.
Because you have Kenny Pickett.
Wait, hold on. I'm not going to sit there and lie to you. Last season, I think our passing game was average as hell. But it's not due to Jalen Hurts. I think
who leads the passing game?
Our scheme was trash throughout the season. We did not get.
Weren't you just crediting how good the offensive, the coaching was, a few minutes ago?
Yeah, let me explain. I think our scheme.
Let's see. Oh, you want to do that
to start the season?
Kenny Pickett.
Wait, hold on. Our scheme to start the season.
He played the Cowboys, right? Played the Cowboys on the 29th of December.
He played the first half.
10 of 15, 143 yards and a touchdown.
Well, that's the Cowboys.
67% completion.
He played the first half. Tanner McKee actually played the second half. Our third string quarterback, and he's throwing some dimes.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're proving our point.
But wait,
literally, Makali, you go to Washington. He has the same amount of yards on 4 more pass attempts.
We lost the game because he played. We lost.
Yeah, because he had Jalen Hurts by 3 points. You guys got belted because Jalen Hurts wasn't there.
Okay, so when Jalen Hurts played against the Commanders in the NFC Championship game, what happened? When he was fully healthy, what happened?
Let's see.
What happened?
Lost.
How much? No,
we
won. By how much?
We won. We scored 55. You know what's funny? How about this?
It was 55-28.
In the postseason, when Jalen Hurts starting, they scored the most points in NFL postseason history, 145.
Because the Washington defense was terrible.
I don't care. They scored 55 points. They hung 55.
And Saquon ran for
a double nickel, a double burger, 55. Double nickel like he's Jordan. Come on now. Wait, hold on. I understand.
Jalen Hurts even lead the game in passing yards, but whatever. Daniels played better than Hurts in that game anyway.
Jalen Hurts' stats, like his regular season stats, yes. If I was an average person, yes, 2,890 yard passing yards, yes, it's not that great. But Jalen literally missed 3 games to end the season. Didn't finish the regular season that game. Didn't finish the regular season. We went to the playoffs. That was his first game back in a month. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. Against Green Bay and the Rams, he was average. He was average in those games. But the bigger the game that Jalen Hurts plays, the better he plays. Against the Commanders, he was 20 for 28, and he had 4 touchdowns. Against the Chiefs, he had...
No.
I want to hear what he says. I want to hear what this man just said.
Jalen Hurts is the best short yardage quarterback in the National Football League.
What does that mean?
He's the best quarterback when it comes to short yards. When you need a first down or a touchdown, he's the best.
Yeah, because you push him. You have 3 guys up his ass pushing him.
He's the vocal point of a play that the NFL tried getting banned. I don't know how
the Packers
you have to be
because he's holding the ball.
The Packers.
I don't care how good you have to be. I don't care.
He
was the
if it was like okay,
they tried to get banned because it was so successful. What are we talking about?
Okay.
Wait. First of all,
can we just talk about Jalen Hurts?
Don't say the whole NFL. Yeah. It was like 5 teams.
Yeah, the Packers.
The Packers and like the Saints or something.
It came down. Only 10 teams said no. Only 10 teams said no.
Yeah, and the Bears were one of those teams that said don't ban it.
Also the Jets.
Hold on. Let me just say this. Let me also just say this. You talk about A.J. Brown. You talk about Devontae Smith. They're so good. They're so great. Saquon Barkley. Did you know A.J. Brown became an all-pro receiver?
No, we're not doing this.
With Jalen Hurts, it's the truth.
We're not doing this.
Women lie, but numbers don't. It's the truth. He had his career seasons with Jalen Hurts. Saquon Barkley, his first season with the Eagles, playing with a dual threat quarterback, 2,000 yards. Devontae Smith, they've literally been together since the start. Since the start, Devontae Smith had his career seasons with Jalen Hurts. A.J. Brown became an all-pro receiver with Jalen Hurts. They've had the same offensive line, other than like 2 guys, since Jalen Hurts has been the starter, and they've been the best offensive line playing with Jalen Hurts. Since Jalen Hurts has been the starter for the Eagles, this man has never been out of the playoffs. They've been in the playoffs every season, and two of those playoffs
roster creation, which falls back to the office, not on Jalen Hurts.
What do you mean?
If you think Jalen Hurts is the reason why they made the playoffs, you're fucking high. You're high. If you think Jalen Hurts is the reason they made the playoffs, you're high.
Okay. The offense, you know what the funny thing? Howie Roseman, yes, he laid down the ingredients, but you have to cook with the ingredients. You have to be able to cook with the ingredients. And Jalen Hurts cooks with the ingredients. He does. It's lies. I will not sit here and sit with this anti-propaganda that my quarterback isn't that good. What are we doing? Right. This man.
You want to hear? You want to do some cooking? You want to do some cooking analogies? If you get the ingredients and you have a step-by-step guide how to make it, even a white man can season a burger to make it good. All right?
That's a good analogy.
That's a good analogy. But I got a little segment for you. All right? This is called Mystery Quarterback. All right? I'm going to say two quarterbacks. You won't know who. I'm going to say their stats. And both of them, I'm going to say, are in their primes. All right?
Okay.
And I want you to tell me who is better. First quarterback. He had 361 attempts and 248 completed. That's a 68.7% completion percent. Passing yards was 2,903.
So wait,
he averaged about 8 yards.
3?
Yeah.
So what is
2,903?
This is obviously Jalen Hurts against like Josh.
Can I say? Can I go? Can I finish?
Go ahead.
Let him finish. Let the man finish.
He averaged 8 yards per that. Touchdowns per interceptions was 18 to 5. Mm-hmm. Rushing was 630, averaging 4 yards per rush. The other mystery quarterback was he attempted 495 passes, did 296 of those. Completion percentage was 59.8.
Right.
Yards, 3,837 yards. Averaging 7.
3,000, you said?
3,000, yes.
7.8.
Average 7.8. His touchdown/interception ratio was 35 to 10.
You know what? Yes.
His rushing, can I finish? Let me finish.
Go ahead.
His rushing was 636 yards.
Oh, I know who he's going to pull out. I know exactly who it is.
He averaged 4.8 yards. Now, between quarterback number 1 and quarterback number 2, I didn't say neither one of these were Jalen Hurts also. So don't get that twisted. Which one is better? Quarterback 1 or quarterback 2?
I'm taking quarterback B based off the stats, but I know how it's going to raise.
Wait, so who is it?
I already.
No, I want you.
Say who the quarterbacks are?
No. Don't talk. Don't talk.
Say the yards again.
For rushing or passing?
Passing.
For which one?
18-5 for the first quarterback and 35-12 for the second one.
35.
That's quarterback B had more passing yards and a little bit worse completion percentage.
Yeah.
I'm taking quarterback B based off the stats.
That's
I already know
Cam, isn't it? That's Cam Newton.
Are you taking A or B? Answer the question, Makali.
I'll take B.
You're saying B?
Yeah. Who's B?
All right.
No. Wait, no. This is a trick.
You want to know?
That's who it is.
That's not. No.
It is Cam Newton.
It is Cam Newton.
I knew it. I knew it was Cam Newton.
Sam Darnold
B is Cam Newton. A is Jalen Hurts. I know. I was searching this up, and I wanted to use Sam Darnold.
But I will say he's better. Cam Newton's.
You should have used Sam Darnold. That would be a lot funny.
I really should have, but I thought Cam. Since it's more relevant, I use Cam.
Cam Newton.
But you have to think about what did Cam have? This is his Super Bowl. This is his MVP season.
Yes.
What did he have during the season?
Well, I mean, obviously,
did he have a top number 1 rusher?
No.
Did he have 2 best receivers in the league?
No.
Did he have a top offensive line?
They were pretty average that year.
Yeah. Did he have? So Cam Newton made that team better.
He had a top 5 tight end though.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, he had one top 5 thing.
And he
made that team better.
He had the best cornerback and the best linebacker in the NFL that year as well.
So, corner? Who's a
Josh Norman was the best corner in the league that year.
Ooh, I don't know about that.
Josh Norman was the best cornerback in the league that season.
What year are we talking about?
2015.
Was it 20?
His last year with
15, right?
Yeah.
That was not his best year.
I think that was
his
his best season.
His defense was good, but I'm saying offense. We can take defense out. Offensively, he made that team better.
Let me give you a counter argument. Did you know that Cam Newton was 43% completion percentage in the Super Bowl? He was 18 for 41. He was 18 for 41.
Yeah, he played the number one defense across four metrics. The number one
defense. If Jalen Hurts and that offense went against the Broncos, they're not winning that game.
Did the Panthers not also have a really good defense that year?
They were outmatched.
The Panthers had
outmatched.
They had very good defense too that year. If you actually remember that,
the best defense.
Wait, hold on. The Panthers' defense did their job in that Super Bowl. They did their job. They forced turnovers. They got stops. The Broncos had only 10, 13 points throughout that game. Cam Newton down 6 with 4 minutes to go. This is your legacy drive, Cam Newton. What do? Fumbles the ball, and he didn't jump on it. He was garbage in that Super Bowl.
Hold on. Let's go back because there's no way. Go ahead. No, keep talking.
If Cam Newton even played a B- game, they would have won the Super Bowl. If he played even a C+ game, they would have won the Super Bowl.
His offense, he got pressured 8 to 9 times.
He chose the worst
Prime Von Miller.
I know, but so why are we
Prime Elvis Dumervil?
Why are we making excuses for
Prime DeMarcus Ware?
Those aren't excuses. That's not excuses. That's a
Chris Harris
season.
He played terrible. He played
a really good
because he played the best defense in the league.
They were outmatched.
Yes, but
that's what they were. They were outmatched.
The Panthers' defense did their job. They played exceptionally well against that Broncos offense.
Okay.
Sure.
I can't let you. Hold on. I can't let you say that Josh Norman was the best corner in 2015. There's no fucking way.
I'm
the best cornerback in the NFL.
I think
Richard Sherman was alive and healthy. Desmond Trufant, alive and healthy. Chris Harris Jr., alive and healthy. Darrelle Revis is still in the league.
That was Josh Norman's best year of his career.
Pat Pete in his prime. Are you kidding me?
All right,
Pat Pete and Tyrann Mathieu in his prime.
Well,
let's take defense out of the equation. Cam Newton made his team, took his team to the Super Bowl with one other Hall of Famer,
offensive
Greg
weapon.
Olsen. Yeah,
offensive weapon.
Yes,
when Jalen Hurts had legitimately the perfect team. So.
Dude,
that's that.
But wait, hold on. What about? Can I also give you the 2022 Super Bowl? Jalen Hurts had 380 total yards and 4 touchdowns. He had 35, put up 35 points. If his defense gave
where
him
did this come from? Why are we talking about the 2022 season?
I'm just saying that's a Super Bowl, the game that he played also. He has had multiple Super Bowl appearances, something that Cam Newton doesn't have. I'm not saying that Jalen Hurts is better than Cam Newton. I'm just saying in a big game, I'd rather have Jalen Hurts than Cam Newton. Because Cam Newton played terrible. If Cam Newton had played a B- game in that Super Bowl, they would have won. They would have won.
Yeah, but you got under.
You understand who he's playing against.
Times.
First of all,
who is he playing against?
That's 6 times.
He's playing against Prime Von Miller.
How are you supposed to?
First of all,
and all those other guys.
I'll read out his receiver room. It was Corey Brown, Ted Ginn, and Devin Funchess.
I understand.
And Fozzie Whitaker.
Yes, he was obviously.
Come on.
He was he was very good on that year. Yes, he took an average supporting cast to Super Bowl. They won 15 games. But he literally chose the worst game to have his worst game of the season in his career.
The Broncos forced more turnovers than the Panthers defense did.
I know, but the Panthers...
They had more sacks. I'm not saying...
You can't say the Panthers didn't do their job, though. They did.
No, the Panthers defense stepped up.
Yeah, they did, but you got to look across the line of scrimmage to see who you're playing against.
Yeah, but
that offensive line was not prepared for that defense.
Did the Panthers defense not keep them in the game, though? Did they not?
Yeah.
They did. There was a moment where Cam was down 6.
But the Broncos defense was too much.
Yeah.
You can't get sacked 6 times.
You can't say.
Okay, so
and Jalen Hurts hasn't gone up against
offensive lineman. That
is tough as shit.
If the quarterback gets sacked more than 3 or 4 times, he's mentally checked out of the game after his 3rd sack. He's like, "Fuck this! I don't even want to throw the ball."
You can't say that. Joe Burrow has been sacked 9 times in the playoff game and he still won.
Yeah, but that's tough. Yeah, you got to understand how tough that is.
Yes,
to get sacked that many times.
Joe Burrow has had a game
with Cam Newton. Cam Newton,
he still won the Super Bowl, and he still won the game. Sorry, excuse me. They still won the game, and on the road, by the way, too. But there was a moment in that game where Cam Newton was down 6 with 4 minutes to go. Here's your legacy drive, Cam. It doesn't matter what happened before the game. Here's your drive to win us a Super Bowl. What did he do?
Makali, listen.
What did he do?
Tough
what did he do?
It's in those moments. It's tough in those moments because you don't really think. You're not thinking in those moments.
You're in the Super Bowl.
Can I finish? Can I finish, Makali? You're not really thinking. You're just reacting and trying to just do the best you can.
Okay.
When he saw that ball, I can't tell you what he was going through his head, but it's probably just mentally just so tired and mentally just worn out. He's probably just like, he was tired. Probably that.
That's not a good excuse.
All right, I wouldn't dive on that fumble either.
That's not
diving on that fumble.
Can I just go on to a second one? Can I go on to a second mystery thing?
Hold on. For one, I can't agree with you on that because that's not a good excuse to have in the Super Bowl. You can't be tired in the Super Bowl. That's not an excuse to have.
To be sacked 3 times by Von Miller and have to go up against that defense. How many times was he hit? I want to know that. How many times was he hit in that game?
Cam Newton
was hit in that game.
That's what it comes.
How many times was he pressured?
You already know that.
You sacked 6 times.
You have to be able to win those games, bro. Like you have to.
The mental battle you have to play against a defense like that.
If Jalen Hurts gets sacked 6 times in this past Super Bowl, the Eagles they don't win the Super Bowl.
We're not saying Joe Burrow
sacked 6 times.
We got to get back to the argument. Makali does this. He goes off the argument to try to help his point. The argument is,
let's be honest, we all do it.
I know, but he does it so much. He mentioned the 2022 Super Bowl when we're talking about just Cam Newton and Jalen Hurts.
I'm doing that because I'm giving you evidence. I'm giving you evidence.
Okay, let's go. Let me go on to the second mystery thing. So, in 2011, could you tell me who won the Super Bowl? Or actually, hold up.
I think
2011? Was that the Steelers?
Let me hold up. Let me just say this. The number one team and the best team in the NFL that year was the first in passing yards with 7,474 yards. They scored 547 total points in the year, with averaging 34.2 points per game.
Yeah.
The quarterback led the league with 5,476 passing yards. Their rushing attack was the 20th in the league.
So get to the point.
What team is this?
First downs were first in the league, and sacks allowed was 24th, which was the second.
Get to the second.
Wait, what team is this?
It's not the quarterback. Do we know what I'm saying? No, you don't know.
Okay.
What team was this in 2011? Was it the Packers?
Was it?
It was Steelers?
Was it the Steelers?
And you said, can I get rankings again?
It was the first in the league in passing yards, second in the team.
Packers. First in the league in passing? It had to be the Packers.
Passing.
Aaron Rodgers won MVP that
Second.
year.
Hold up, can I? Second in the NFL with points. 20th in rushing. We'll just move past that. First downs first. Sacks allowed. Second in the league. What team do you think this was?
I don't know.
Sacks allowed?
I don't know.
It was only 24, which made them second in the league.
Wait, the quarterback got sacked 24 times.
Yes.
And that's second least in the league.
Yes.
Okay.
In 2011, who do you think this was?
I think it's Aaron. I think it's the Packers, personally. Had to have been.
Makali?
I think. Between the two teams you're giving us, I think it's the Packers.
Where are you going with this? I want to know where you're going with this.
I think it's the Packers.
And so, an argument Makali has, and he will viciously argue against me with this, is that if you're the best team in the NFL, you should win the Super Bowl. Or you are the best team if you win the Super Bowl.
Yes!
But you're saying with these stats, this is the best team in that NFL. In the NFL at that time.
I didn't say
Yes, you did. You just said this was.
I would
take
know,
a
so I'm listening to
team.
what you're saying.
I didn't know what team it was. I don't know if you want us to guess the team.
You want me to tell you the team what this was?
Who was this team?
I think it's the Packers.
This was the New Orleans Saints with Drew Brees.
Well, yeah, Drew Brees, they were a very pass-heavy offense for sure, but their defense was horrible.
Okay, but that was still this was still the best team in the league that year. but they didn't win the Super Bowl. So the Packers are the best team?
Yes.
Okay. Second, let's...
Go ahead.
Let's go to the second mystery team.
Go ahead.
This team, in 2007, you should know this instantly.
Yeah.
Their record was 16-0. 16-0. Points, first in the league. Points per game, first in the league. Passing yards, first in the league. Receptions, first in the league. Receiving touchdowns were first in the league. Defense, fourth in the league. Points allowed, fourth in the NFL. Anyway, they were the best team. Did they win the Super Bowl?
No, they didn't.
Yeah. So that just proves my point that the best team in the NFL doesn't always win the Super Bowl.
I disagree. If you win the championship, you are deemed the best team in the league.
Yeah, but like,
if you win the championship, you are the best team. You are awarded the best.
I agree
the best
to that
in the world
to an extent. I agree to an extent.
Yes, that is common. That's a correlation, but it's not a fact.
You can't say that's a fact. You could be the best regular season team in the NFL.
That's not true either.
You are not the best team in the world.
So we're just
okay. We'll
so
put the Patriots all right. So you're gonna tell me, Patriots Giants. I was just gonna bring that up.
Well,
you're
gonna
tell me that Giants team they play 10 times.
Yes, I understand. They play 10 times.
If the Giants played no, they're playing 9 out of 10. The Giants won that 1 out of 10.
They did.
Are not a perfect team.
They did.
They lost one game. We're gonna penalize them and say they're not the best team in the league because they lost one game.
Yes, I understand.
We can't do that.
If they played each other 10 times, yes, the Patriots would win 9 out of 10 times. But
one happened in the Super Bowl. But that doesn't make the Giants a better team than the 16-1 Patriots.
They won. They
won. I agree with Liggio's point to a certain extent.
They won
to a certain extent.
If you win the Super Bowl, okay. Let me ask this: how do we determine the best team in the league in a season? Any sport, NBA, NFL, hockey, baseball, even the Olympics. How do we determine who's the best?
Olympics is a completely different kind of sport, so don't even say that.
No, I think you determine the best team by metrics. Personally, not by.
If you want to use your logic, Makali, it's metrics. It's stats.
Okay, how about this?
I'm going stats.
You can have the best metrics in a season, but when it comes time to win those games, you have to be able to win those games, and those teams didn't win those games.
But like you can't
Lamar Jackson had the best stats in the NFL last season as a quarterback. Did he win the Super Bowl? No, because he didn't. Because he had 2 turnovers, and his teammate.
You just proved my point there, Makali.
I'm talking about team metrics.
No, I'm not saying I proved your point. I'm saying you could have the best stats in a regular season. You have to be, if you want to be the best, you have to win the biggest game of the season, Super Bowl.
You have to survive. It's the tournament.
I understand, but a tournament and a championship deems who's the best. You go through a gauntlet to determine who's the best.
Okay, but all right, we'll put it to you this way. What if instead of the Commanders in the NFC Championship, you saw the Buccaneers? And hypothetically, they beats you guys in that game, and they go to the Super Bowl and lose to the Chiefs. Would you still say that Philadelphia Eagles were the best team in the NFL that year?
If the Commanders,
honestly, this past year, they didn't have the best record in the NFL anyway. The Chiefs did. The Chiefs had the best record in the NFL this past year.
They did have the best record in the NFL. They did, but we beat them. They had the best they had the best regular season record. They had the best regular season record, but in the Super Bowl, they lost. So they weren't deemed the best team in the league because they lost to a better opponent. They lost to a better football team.
Yeah, but
you're saying the 2007 Giants were a better football team than Tom Brady, Randy Moss, what's his name? Wes Welker?
Welker.
Yes, yes, they are. Yes, because the evidence showed they beat them in the Super Bowl. They beat them.
Let's take away labels.
Eli outplayed Tom Brady in both of their Super Bowls. He did. Outplayed him, had the game-winning drive, play of his life. Yes, they were a better team. Bill Belichick got outcoached in that game. Their offense got outplayed and outcoached. They got
good teams
down.
lose to bad teams all the time. That's why you ever hear the expression "any given Sunday"?
I do.
It's any given Sunday.
I'm not talking about a regular season game. I'm talking about a championship game. I'm talking about a championship game.
Why does that make it any different?
That also happens on a Sunday, does it not?
Upsets happen.
Okay,
that happens a lot.
It also happens on a Sunday. So
I'm just saying. Okay, you can say the same for the NBA. LeBron James could be the best player.
That's a whole different argument. Yeah. That's an 82-game season, and
also you can have one player be the best player.
The Warriors had the 2016. They had the best team, the best record in the NBA that year. They won 73 games. They only lost 9. But what happened in the finals?
Keep it going. I can't wait to get to your point.
What happened in the finals? They choked a 3-1 lead to GOAT James.
And you know why?
Because he's GOAT.
Got kicked
it was LeBron James.
If Draymond doesn't get kicked out, they win that game. They win 5.
Draymond played game 6. What happened in game 6? 41.
That's a whole different game, though.
41-12-7 when Draymond.
That's a whole different game. That's the thing.
What do you mean it's a whole different game? It happened.
That was like prime Draymond too. Draymond dropped like a 30-10 game in that fucking series.
Why didn't they win game 6?
Because he wasn't in there. He was ejected.
He played an entire game.
He ejected game.
He got ejected.
He got suspended.
He had to play another game.
He got suspended for game 5.
He got suspended a whole game.
He played game 6. Why did the Warriors win game 6?
Because there's already too much momentum. It was already 3-2 at that point.
Yeah, because LeBron James is the greatest player of all time.
It's a whole momentum with basketball.
But
trust
you're
me,
telling me.
I play college. Trust me, it's a whole momentum thing. If Draymond Green plays game 5, they win in 5. That's not even debatable.
Draymond had a great game in game 6.
Yeah, but game 6 was going back to Cleveland.
Yeah, but
that's a home field advantage.
Okay, so what happened in game 7 then?
Game 7 was just a masterclass from Kyrie Irving.
Come on now. LeBron had a triple-double. Come on now, the greatest
player. And who hit the big shot? Who hit the big shot?
Who was padding his
stats? Who was padding his fucking stats? And who hit the big shot?
Well, let me tell
you. Who hit the big shot? Tell me who hit the big shot.
Yes, Kyrie did, but
Kyrie Irving hit the big shot.
LeBron saved the day with the greatest block of all time. So that year, the 2016 the Cavs were better than the 2016 Warriors. They were.
That's insane.
Michael Jordan is better. I just want to get that on the record. Michael Jordan is better.
That's just cap. There's no.
That'll be another episode.
That's another episode.
But I'm telling you, it happens. LeBron, he outplayed that entire Warriors roster down the stretch, deeming that he was better. It happens in championship games. A player, if you outplay the other team, you out-scheme the other team, you are better.
You're proving my point to a T, Makali.
What do you mean? If you win, you are the best. You were the best. You outplayed your opponent. You outbested your opponent. You beat.
Yes, but were they the best team?
Better than the Eagles.
Were they the best team?
Huh?
Were they the best team in that year?
What do you
saying? Buccaneers better than the Eagles then. If they beat him earlier in the year.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's I'm talking about championship game. I'm not talking about.
Why does that matter?
I know, but they ended up winning.
Because there's a trophy that deems you the best in the world. I'm not talking about regular season. I'm talking about championship games alone. I'm not disagreeing with you. Yes, any given Sunday with regular season games. Yes.
No, and it happens in playoff games too.
49ers.
Even though they happen on Saturdays now too.
The Panthers can beat the Commanders in the game next season. That could happen. That could happen. The Giants could beat the Cowboys. Well, it never happens. The Giants don't beat the Cowboys, but it could happen. I'm saying in championship games, if you beat your opponent in the championship game, you are deemed better because you beat them, and there's a trophy that proves that you were better and you were the best. Yeah,
better in that game. Better in that game. Better in that game. But overall, let's use an NBA for example. LeBron, the Cavaliers that year, they weren't the best team in the league. It was the Warriors.
They were in the regular season, yes.
So we're just taking everything out of the playoffs. Everything out of the playoffs we don't care about.
Wait,
the entire series.
The regular season, yes.
Everything leading up to it.
What a wow after this.
They were the best regular season team in the league.
Yeah. Yes. Okay, but we're not going to talk about the leading up to the playoffs or leading up to the that championship, entire playoffs.
Yeah, they played great. LeBron was the better player at the end of the day. He was the better player, and they were the better team. They were. That's why they won. That's why they won 3 straight games, fellas.
Makes no sense, Makali.
It makes sense.
But stuff has to align.
It leads to our...
They don't just randomly wake up one day and be like, I'm coming back 3-1. That's not what happened. Certain things had to line up for them to achieve the goal they wanted to achieve.
Let me just say this.
It's not all in their control.
Wait, hold on.
There are a lot of uncontrollables that happen with the championship team. That's why the best team that wins the championship isn't always the best team.
That day.
I understand that. But here's what I'll say that goes into our next segment. This past Eagles team was the best team in the past 25 years.
No, it wasn't.
It was.
Best team.
We would
best team
in the past 25 years. We're smoking them all. We had a team with
insane.
no holes. No holes. We had the score the most points.
I can name one hole, the quarterback.
The quarterback went to MVP then. The quarterback
because they always win the
quarterback who was a hole.
That's a biased reward. That's not like an actual reward.
What do you mean?
It's a biased reward.
There are people who have way better, higher knowledge than us that voted him Super Bowl MVP. So you can take that to them and not me. I'm just saying. There was no. So where was the holes on the team? They had no holes. The running back was elite. The receivers were elite. The offensive line was the elite, and the defense was the number one defense in the NFL.
When did the Ravens win? When did Ray Lewis win a Super Bowl? When was that Ravens team?
That was
that Ravens team. Their offense came out of offense. Their offense came out.
It doesn't matter. That defense is whooping that offense. That defense changed the NFL.
Our defense.
What about the 2000 Baltimore Ravens went 16-4
with a horrible offense? Think about that.
We went 18-3.
The greatest show on turf.
We went 18-3. 18-3.
I'm going to go back to 2007. You're not beating that 2007 Patriots.
Yes, we are.
No, you're not.
No, you're not. You're not beating the 2007
You think, okay, hold up.
Definitely not.
I love my boy.
That team, then so can our team.
The 2013 Seahawks, you're not beating them.
Yes, we are. Oh my gosh, yes, we are.
No, you're not.
Yes, we are.
They held Peyton Manning threw for 5,000 yards and 50 touchdowns that year, and they lost 43-8. 8.
Yes.
They scored 8 points.
Their defense was
2013 Seattle Seahawks.
We were up 34-0 against Patrick Mahomes. We're up 34-0 against Patrick Mahomes.
God. Against what?
Against the worst Chiefs team we've seen since Mahomes has been drafted.
Yeah.
That is the worst
Travis
Chiefs
Kelce
team
didn't do
ever
anything.
Seen.
Travis Kelce didn't do anything. And no one was, their defense was terrible.
No one did anything. Because that team
Let's be honest, Makali. Let's be honest. If you guys played any other team, it probably wouldn't have been that bad. If you guys played the gauntlet that the Chiefs played, you wouldn't have made the playoffs. If you had to play Buffalo, if you had to play their playoff schedule, you wouldn't have made the Super Bowl. If you had to play, what was it? The Buffaloes, the Lamar Jackson,
the Buffaloes,
the Buffalo Bills.
Wait, hold on. Let me give you a stat. That's funny about that. I heard somebody say if Jalen Hurts was in the AFC and the Eagles were in the AFC, we wouldn't be that good. Did you know
wouldn't?
Jalen Hurts.
He's 15-1 against the AFC.
Yes, indeed. Thank you right there. Jalen Hurts and the Eagles and Nick Sirianni, they're 15-1 against the AFC.
How many of those are in playoffs? How many of those are in playoffs? How many are those in playoffs?
We don't play the AFC in the playoffs. We only play AFC teams in the Super Bowl.
That's what your logic. If we're using your logic, Makali, all those regular season games don't count.
What do you mean? It means we proven we beat AFC teams in the
regular season. If you want to say,
we're not in the AFC, we play in the NFC.
Yes, and if you want to use your argument that the Eagles, if they played in the AFC, they wouldn't be better. That's true because you don't play in the NFL. You don't play in the playoffs when it really counts. If you're using your logic.
Yeah, but we can't really say that because the Eagles don't play in the AFC though. They play in the NFC.
Yeah, but when you go up against an AFC opponent like the Chiefs, you split in Super Bowls. Let's say that.
We do, but we have the more dominant win. They beat us off of a field goal and a.
Oh, you mean the game that you guys were up 10 at halftime and a second team
they beat us off of a game-winning
double-digit halftime lead?
Yeah, they beat us off of a game-winning field goal.
You truly think you could be
34 points.
Lead.
They beat us on a game-winning field goal.
You blew a lead.
And our quarterback played an elite game.
Just call it how it is. You blew a lead.
We did because our defense was horrible in that game. But when our defense got better, we had the more dominant win. We had the better win, in my opinion. 34
against the worst Chiefs team we've ever seen.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny? You guys will find
if you take that Chiefs team that beat you guys and put against this Eagles team.
You know what? I love it because you guys will find any excuse to discredit the Eagles. That's fine.
Excuse? No, these are good facts.
Excuses.
These are reasonable doubts.
Yeah, but half of these are hypotheticals. These are all hypotheticals.
Aren't all questions hypotheticals with this? Aren't all sports takes hypotheticals?
It's a reality. We're in a reality. Jalen Hurts won the Super Bowl MVP. I know it hurts. I know it. Hey, no pun intended. I know it hurts your feelings that Jalen Hurts won the Super Bowl. I know it. I know. If I wasn't
okay, but like my argument is,
it would make me sick. Yes, I understand that. It would make me sick that my team won a Super Bowl by 34 points. That our backup quarterback was in the game. That's how bad we beat them. We beat them so bad our backup was in the game. Yes, I would be pissed off. So I don't understand why we have to discredit them, put so much excuses. Why can't we just
we're not discrediting them. I'm just saying they didn't win the Super Bowl because of Jalen Hurts. They didn't.
They're not the greatest team ever.
The defense,
they were good.
The defense did their job, but the offense had to score points.
Did their job? You held the best quarterback in the NFL, according to you two. Yes. To what? 200 yards, a touchdown, and 2 picks.
But you act like the offense didn't have to do their job, though. Like,
it was a lot damn easier. You have the ball at the 40-yard line.
The offense didn't do their job.
Your drive didn't.
Like this play didn't happen. My God. You act like this play didn't happen. Come on,
look where the ball is. The bucket. How could you do that left-handed?
You act like that throw is such an easy throw to make. It's not. It's skill.
When you have no pressure, and your receiver has 4 steps. He's 4 steps.
I understand.
And he has 4 or 5 seconds to throw the football. Of course, it's easy.
It's not. That
is easy.
Easy throw. It's a difficult. That was a difficult throw, bro. Difficult.
That's a gimme. My goodness. If you don't hit that, then you should have been in the NFL. That's a gimme.
Discrediting any success or any good plays that we have. It's all good. It's all good because we're that good. I understand, but it rubs people off that we won the Super Bowl in that type of fashion. But I think if you can line up against any other team. We had the number 1 rushing offense in the NFL. We had the number 1 defense in the NFL. We scored 145 points in the Super Bowl. No way you're pulling up this. No. We scored 145 points in.
Where's this play?
Rewind.
The most points in a postseason game. Most points in a postseason game.
Where's the play? Where's that play?
Pause right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 people in the box.
Okay, first of all, this is the first play of the game. So I pulled up Devontae Smith's touchdown.
Where's that? What?
It's in the third quarter. Right there.
Oh, I see it. All right.
Well, this is not
forward up a little bit. All right, let's count who's in the box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll say 8 right there.
Yep, tackle.
Yeah, let's say 8.
That's about 8.
That's about 8. You got man coverage and then probably 1 safety in the back.
How'd you even show your spot? I see it.
Yeah. So, okay. Press play. First of all, it's a play action. Let's get that out of the way. It's a play action. So you have to make
all their heads.
Watch everyone's head. They all go in. They all go in.
My God.
Look at them. They run all the way up. Steps back.
And now you're in scramble drill. Look at them. They're go back. Go back. 5 seconds. Go back 5 seconds for me. Hit play. Hit pause right now. No, wait. Go like a second. You're gonna see everybody's heads turn. They're not looking at the quarterback.
Look, okay.
There's gonna be 3 open receivers on that play.
All right, let's go. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. No. Look at him right here. This guy right here, he's wide open.
It wasn't designed to go to AJ Brown.
Can I finish?
But look at Devontae. There.
But then look at Devontae. Look how open he is.
That's 3 steps.
That's 3 steps. That's open. This is the best you can get as a wide receiver in the NFL.
He's wide open. You act like he's dead wide
open. And he underthrew it.
He underthrew it. It was in the perfect basket. That's the end zone.
What do you mean perfect?
That's not the
end zone. Not perfect, Makali.
That's 6 points. That's 6 points.
I want you to see this throw.
How is that underthrown? That's a perfect throw.
A perfect throw would be in front of him, where he's over the shoulder catch.
Is that not over the shoulder? Is that not over the shoulder? That's right in the
bread. That should be out in front of him.
In the end zone. Where else would you like the ball to go?
Away from the defender.
Away from the defender, so you can't bat it.
Toward the E. You throw it to the E.
But you throw it at the top.
He threw it in the. It was a dime.
Yeah, because you have Davante Adams.
It's finally my quarterback in any type of way. Any type of way. See, I see the hate. I see it.
It's an underthrown football.
That was not underthrown. That was a perfect dime throw.
No, it isn't. Look at this. Look at this.
Dime. That was a dime. That's as perfect as
his arms in his. His arm is going across.
He dropped it. The ball would have landed at the E. Stop it. Look. The ball would have landed.
The top of the E. We're saying like the top or the middle of the E.
You want the ball to go out of bounds then? We're saying, Makali. Would you like to make it harder for the receiver to get his feet in bounds?
This is harder for the receiver, Makali. It would be a lot easier for Davante Adams to go forward and over the shoulder catch where he doesn't have the defender on him with his hand in his body, basically.
I understand that, but I'm saying when the ball's going, would you like him to go farther so it goes near out of bounds and make it harder for the receiver to get his feet and his body in bounds? Or would you like to have that type of throw?
We're not Makali. The top of the E is out of bounds. Makali, the top of the E.
It's near the out of bounds.
Yeah, but that's not out of bounds. If you're saying near.
The ball was going in the end zone, Lidge. It was going in the end zone. That's
barely.
It doesn't matter. That's 6 points.
You want to say this is a perfect pass? It's not a perfect pass.
Look at his hand.
Right when he's going into
Look at his hand.
Bro,
look at his hand.
This is crazy. The disrespect is crazy. It's all good though. It's all good.
Let's go back. Let's go back in earlier in the game.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. These highlights don't matter.
Play action.
Let's see. Pause. Look at that.
Wide open check down.
Wait, Lidge, go back. Lidge, go back.
Check down.
Go back. Stop. Right there. Look, no. One more. Go ahead, one more.
Ahead?
Like skip ahead 5 seconds. Yes. Look at that pocket. Look at that fucking pocket.
Now, can I say something? Can I say something?
Look at the pocket.
Now, let me say, this is all possible because it's a play action. He play action and everyone stops.
Everyone creeps up because it's Saquon Barkley back there.
1, 2, 3, all the linebackers are flat-footed.
Keep going.
So now it's a check down to the what is this? The running back? No, it's not the running back.
No, slot receiver.
Slot receiver, yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
All right, let's go next play.
Let's see.
Let me see. You're in press. You're in press with too high. This could be Tampa 2 or man.
Yeah. Well, but then look at the box. It's 4 down with 2 linebackers.
4. It's empty.
Yeah.
Empty. It's basically empty.
It's a run. They don't pass it against anything else. Now, this is smart. This is good football.
It's good. Yeah, it's smart football.
It's good football.
Well, you can't sit here and say Jalen Hurts is diming up defenses when he's just throwing open receivers.
Okay, let's go to this.
Like Joe Burrow, Lamar Jackson, and Josh Allen people.
I want to see
Here
that.
Here it is. We have
beautiful.
A press. We have a press. I wouldn't. Okay.
On the bottom
5 guys. 5 guys in the box plus 6. So
go ahead, press play. Press play.
It's a blitz off the
edge. So it's a blitz. It's a blitz.
This is a pick.
Picked up great.
Yeah, this is a pick. This is really underthrown.
Okay.
Yeah.
He
gets pressured, he folds.
He was
pressured, and he folds.
Can I say also something? This wasn't a play action. All the touchdowns and good plays we've seen are play action.
No. There are more plays that aren't play action that are good throws. Let's move on to them. Go ahead. No, rewind that one. That's not play action.
Go back. Wait.
That's not play action. That's 3rd and 7. That's another press man-to-man coverage.
Let's see. No, hit play.
Hit play. That's not play action. Back shoulder, dime. That's a dime. It's
a corner round. Do it.
That's back shoulder. That was a dime.
Okay. A blind mouse finds the cheese eventually.
Wow. The hating is crazy. The hating is crazy.
I hate Jalen Hurts. That was a good throw. Look at that. Read option.
It's a run.
5.
No, they played that pretty well because they were playing up in the box.
Field goal. Skip. Let's keep going.
I'll go to G.
Cooper to Gene, pick 6.
Got an ad.
No, but it's like Jalen Hurts didn't make that.
Go ahead. No. Let's keep watching these plays.
Okay.
Run.
Stack.
That was a run.
We could. This is a run. This is a clear run.
This is a run.
All right. Go ahead. Skip ahead again.
All right.
Ocean. You have 2 tight ends. You're in 12.
But just look at the box. Just look at the box.
We see the box.
Strong. 5, 6.
Go ahead.
This is not a blitz. It's just a 4-man rush.
I can't remember this play. I think this is incomplete. No, this is a run.
Look at him. Pressured. Sacked. Doesn't know what to do. Like,
keep going.
Can't tell me this is a Super Bowl.
Same thing, but this is a screen play.
Screen pass.
That was blown up, which was good.
Unnecessary roughness.
Go back, Lidge. What was the penalty?
It was what was it, Makali?
Unnecessary roughness.
Unnecessary roughness.
Okay. It's 3rd and 3. It's 3rd and 3. You stack the box. This makes sense. This makes sense. This is good defense.
That's more. I don't think this is a first down.
They blitz. Everyone.
And you're in man.
They blitz 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
They were off communication on this play. AJ thought he was going deep, and Jalen expected a back shoulder. That's miscommunication. Jalen thought he was going back shoulder, and AJ thought he was going to go. So we can't really knock on Jalen for that.
What?
I'm gonna knock.
Okay. Sure.
Jalen was expecting a back shoulder, and AJ thought he was going deep.
Okay. Again, great field position. They're at their 12. Yeah, 12.
13, 12. That's fine.
Whatever. Great field position. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Wait, can we before we even start the play? Hold on. Can we just acknowledge how they're getting this great field position?
That's what I was saying. That's what I'm saying.
It's their defense. Just saying. A short field is how Tom Brady won 6 Super Bowls, but open hits AJ Brown.
He's open against it's AJ Brown against a linebacker. He should win that.
Good throw, touchdown.
He's wide.
Good throw. You threw a
good throw. It was a crossing route against a linebacker.
It was a 5.
Good play.
That was even a 5-yard.
It was a 3-yard, 4-yard
drag.
No, that's 1, 2, 3. That's a 4-yard drag with
4
yard with 3 yards of separation.
Good throw. Good play. Touch.
And tiptoes in the end zone.
Makali, anyone in the league, Kenny Pickett could make this throw. This is a routine pass to an open receiver.
Let's keep it going. Let's keep it moving.
Nah, hold on, because I'm about to
keep it moving. So we just discrediting all his good throws. It's fine. It's fine.
That's not Makali. That's not a good throw. That's an average throw that any starting quarterback should make.
Keep going, because there's other plays. Elite defense, by the way, best defense in the league. All right, here we go.
All right,
3rd and 5.
Yeah, we know that.
Good play. Let's see what happens.
This is odd. They're in an odd up front, 3-man down. But they blitz 5.
I'm pretty sure.
Blitz 5, senses the pressure, runs for a first down. Good play. Good IQ. Good awareness. That's good awareness.
I'm doing
blitz. Like you said, they were in 3 men. They blitzed. They sent 5, sent the pressure, stepped up and ran. Extended the drive. I
just want you to see this.
2nd and 4. I wish Saquon went off this game. I really did. 2nd and 7 again. Here we go again. They sent 5 again. Sent the pressure. Sent it. Senses
1,
it.
2, 3, 4. Yeah.
Senses it. First down. Extended his play with his legs. Good play. First and 10. Let's see this.
Running back doing this thing.
Let's see
1,
this.
2, 3, 4.
4-man pressure. 4-man pressure.
Okay. Can we just talk about this real quick?
Okay, honestly, if he led him, probably a touchdown.
That's what we're saying, Makali.
If he led him,
most of his balls are behind people.
If he led him, I said touchdown.
Not leading anybody.
But it's
also
still
he has
ending play. He made that
4 to 3
I can show
yards.
you better throws from
Caleb. Can you share?
Oh my goodness, the hating is crazy.
I can share my screen and show you Caleb throwing better balls than Jalen is right now.
The hating is crazy.
I'll try to.
So what about the Devontae Smith touchdown?
The one that he had.
I'm just saying, like, hold on.
What about the Devontae Smith touchdown?
Let me share my fucking screen.
See, anything to discredit my quarterback.
Screen.
We're not discrediting him. We're just saying he's not as good as what you're saying.
You're
saying that we're saying.
We're looking at this. We're all seeing this. Look at this. Jalen's not doing that.
Jalen's not making the throw at Jalen.
No, just go back to that. Go back to that play. Go back to that play.
The linebackers move up.
Go back all the way. Go back to the beginning.
Is to make this
Pause. Go back to like when this started.
They're not.
Okay.
Your volume.
It is me?
No. Yeah,
Not me. I got it.
It's a 4-down front with blitzing edges, and it's a play action. So all these linebackers are going to be kind of flat-footed in the beginning. Play it.
They're in 4-man. They're rushing 4.
He's backpedaling. He's passing him here. He's going. He's gonna climb
this.
He's trying to
defense.
If you watch,
we went up against the Chiefs,
and this is the Rams.
When the Rams were injured,
this is the team that gave you guys trouble.
This is when they were injured. By the way, they were his team.
Jared Verse is right there. Braden Fisk is right there. Actually, no. Braden Fisk is right here. Jared Verse is right here.
That's not Jared Verse. That's Byron Young.
This is Jared Verse right here.
That's 0, Byron Young.
That's not a 0. Or might have just not been in on this down. That's like a 9 to me.
That's 0.
That's a 0.
That's a 0. I'm mugging. Come on, let's see. Dimer.
Panthers.
Oh my God, he was wide open.
I'm skipping through.
Against the Panthers.
I'm skipping through. That's a screen pass. It's a screen pass. This is the Panthers. We're just going to keep skipping. This is a great throw, though.
I can literally do the same thing with Jalen Hurts.
I'm just skipping to the Panthers. I'm trying to show you his best throw of the year.
Belcher, can I have the screen real quick? Because I think I can make a very good argument here.
No way. As soon as I find this throw by Caleb, when he threw it to DeAndre Swift up the sideline, I'm just waiting for that.
Bro,
you can make a case
for any of those quarterbacks to make those throw. You can make a case for any of those quarterbacks for making a great throw, for making an elite throw. Jalen has also many of those.
Can I screen share real quick? Yeah.
I think we should. Damn, we're like 2 hours? We're over 2 hours. Fuck.
All right, let's not do screen sharing no more. This is just dragging us.
Tackles and my.
Like, what are we doing? Why am I watching exactly
across his body?
He's wide open. He's wide open. He's wide open.
I think we're getting a little off track here.
Yeah.
I think we got slightly off track.
I only showed the share screen to just make a point. I didn't think you guys were going to drag it for 30 minutes.
You didn't make a point. You didn't.
Okay, well, anyways.
You hurt me. No, you really didn't, homie.
I just do. I just think Jalen is a top 5 quarterback in this game. The stats back it up. The film backs it up. The accolades back it up. I think he's the best quarterback in the NFC. I just do. I think he's dominated the NFC. He's dominated the AFC. No quarterback. He's just. I think there's only 4 quarterbacks better than him. I just do. I mean, I can hear people's arguments saying that his team is great. Yes, I do. I hear that. But when I ask you a counterpart, oh my gosh, I can't speak.
Counter argument.
A counter argument to that is other quarterbacks have had really good football teams. Lamar Jackson, 2023, they had the best defense in the league that year.
Guess who they lost to? Patrick fucking Mahomes.
Yeah, but what happened in that game, though? Lamar played awful. He played awful in that game. You can have a really good team. I'm not saying that Jalen doesn't have a good team, but you have to execute in those games to win a Super Bowl. You have to execute. There have been some quarterbacks that have had really good football teams and again didn't get the job done. Brock Purdy not last year. Year before that had Christian McCaffrey, Deebo Samuel, Brandon Ayuk, George Kittle. Their defense was a top 10 defense that year. What did they do in the Super Bowl? They fumbled. They crumbled in the Super Bowl to a way less team that year in that Super Bowl. As I said, Lamar Jackson, there's other cases where quarterbacks had really good football teams and they failed. Tom Brady in 2007, they had a great team, but they lost. I'm just saying. There's been quarterbacks. You cannot tell me you can go down the list of every quarterback in NFL history and they've all had a really good receiver. Tom Brady was throwing to Randy Moss, Rob Gronkowski, 2 of the best players at their position of all time. Joe Montana, probably the 3rd best, one of the top 5 quarterbacks in the National Football League history, was throwing to the greatest receiver of all time in Jerry Rice. There's so many more. Patrick Mahomes walked into a situation as Andy Reid as his play caller, one of the greatest offensive play callers of all time. Tyreek Hill and a Hall of Fame tight end in Travis Kelce. Josh Allen. Why did Josh Allen become so good? he had Stephon Diggs. Lamar Jackson's the only exception because his supporting cast has been kind of average, but he had Derrick Henry last year, and he had two top 10 tight ends in the league, and Mark Andrews and Isaiah. Like, I think Likely's better than Mark Andrews, in my opinion. And then you also have, there's so many other quarterbacks. Joe Burrow throws to Jamar Chase and T. Higgins. Like, I'm saying we can't, I'm not really good. I don't understand why we knock Jalen Hurts for throwing to a really good player.
It's, okay.
I'm just saying, why do we not
to a really good player that helps him show how good is to help him? That pass you just showed, Makali, I don't care what you say, it was behind him. That made it harder for Devontae. He had to turn his entire body to catch it.
Bro.
That's not a good throw.
Bro.
Devontae made it a good catch.
All right. I disagree. I think it was an A+ throw. It was a dime. Even the GOAT said it was a dime. Tom Brady said it was a dime.
It was not a dime.
And he has way more knowledge than us three. He does. He did. All right.
He's not going to say, okay, we got to end. We got to stop.
Moving on to the final segment. This is probably moving on to a really quick segment. All right. So this is not sports related. 100 men versus a gorilla. I know this is really late. But
100 people.
100 people.
100 people.
100 people.
100 people are winning. Yeah.
100 people.
Yeah.
If Shay was here, he's
taking the gorilla.
This would be a pretty good argument if Shay was here. But we all agree 100 people winning.
Yeah, Shay's here.
All right. Anyways, that's going to do it for the end of the episode. I appreciate these two for coming on. I think we honestly got a great show.
Great.
We had some pretty good debates. I mean, honestly, most of them was me defending my sweet king prince, Jalen Hurts. But please make sure to go follow them. Their mentions, their taglines will be on the bottom of the screen. Please go subscribe to our.
This is a great episode. We're gonna do this again.
We got to do this again.
Our social media pages, TikTok as well. Time Out Makali podcast on TikTok, where I do my short clips. Please also subscribe on Apple Podcasts, subscribe on YouTube. What do you guys have to say?
Hey man, bear down.
I came prepared. I got notes.
I came prepared.
I got tabs,
but hey, it's a thank you again, Makali.
Thanks. This is really fun. We gotta do this again.
This is like taking high school to like virtual.
This really is.
This is the lunch table virtual. This is the lunch table virtual. The virtual lunch table.
I was thinking about that too.
But they will be back on again.
That's a good name. The virtual lunch table.
They will be back on again. Probably.
You said the new name for the podcast is
virtual lunch table. Virtual lunch table. But they will be back on again.
Is that Bryce?
It's Makali Rich. Yeah, it's Bryce. It is Bryce.
Is it Bryce there?
Bryce says he fucks with your name.
The Belcher that won.
Don't even get me started on that. That's a whole nother fucking video. He said the better brother who won. I'm like, bro, 4 seed get all home games.
All right. Anyways,
best player snaps his ankle for it.
Anyways,
all right.
Please, they will be back on for another episode. For sure. Probably in season or before.
Yeah, probably when Shay gets back. We can get Shay on here. We're getting Shay.
So I'll see you guys in the next one. Deuces. Peace.